Welcome back, everybody, to Half Dice, the most half-assed D&D group you'll ever see on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. All right, so last time, the group went through a wonderful... Wow, everybody's in heaven right now. Anyway, the group went through a dungeon inside the body of a Cyclops. They were able to defeat the Eye, destroy the Cyclops by summoning the Dragon Riders to burn the Eye. Rhogar fell into the ocean.
Oh yeah.
And
Poor Rhogar.
and everybody, you two, the girls are with Gleowine's dragon and Salt. And you two are on the King's dragon with Toronto. Cool. Okay. So, as you guys lift off from your dragons, you can see that the Cyclops starts melting away. You can see that his skull is starting to melt, and the eye is on fire, and it bursts into flames. And you could see that the Cyclops is just falling under, and you could see that Rhogar is severely burned. You can see holes inside of him, and he puts his shield up, and he falls down into the ocean. And you see that he starts healing himself right before he goes into the ocean, and you can sense him fleeing away. Okay. Now,
Cyphrus sees this.
Fleeing away? How's he escaping? He can't fly.
He's got a barrier, right?
yeah,
Is he just like fling away as in sink into the bottom of the ocean?
Yeah,
So he's doing the Pirates of the Caribbean maneuver.
His presence is
That
fleeting.
the dead pirates, they just
Yeah,
sunk to the bottom of the ocean
and they
floor,
walk-
and then they just walked across. Like, right?
That was awesome, dude.
Don't give him ideas.
I did not get that. Okay, but yeah, that's exactly what he's doing,
Oh
Rhogar.
my goodness.
Anyway,
That's so cool.
Gleowine and his dragon and the two girls in Salt are able to see the carnage up above onto the port city. You guys see the square is on fire. You see a lot of the merchant carts that have been killed. You see dead bodies of elves. You see the town is mostly on fire. You see a huge gaping hand kind of crushed into the consulate of the dwarves, and you can see the dwarves trying to collect their dead. You can see them executing ogres.
Good. Only a good ogre is a dead ogre.
And you guys see that the day is won, and Gleowine sets down his dragon, and you can see Toronto and his dragon kind of fly into the middle of the square as well. So you guys, everybody's now on the ground.
That's the king's name?
Yeah, Toronto. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I just imagine like in Naruto.
Do
where
I
they
know
have
that's
the
his
giant
name?
toad.
Yes.
Okay.
It's like a giant dragon, but it's like
The sage?
Yeah.
Toad? Yeah. The summoning?
Dragon.
Right, summoning!
Oh my goodness. So we landed.
You landed.
I would like to
Cassini-
slide gracefully off the back of my dragon.
Okay. Roll dexterity check.
Oh man.
Yeah.
18.
Wow, you're able to do a somersault. Gleowine is super impressed with what he sees. He's
I'll
like,
curtsy
wow.
when I land.
I would just like to get off the dragon whichever way
And
is.
Salt hops off as well, and he's like, wow, that was a close one, right? I thought I was going to die in there. I thought I was going to get fused into that Cyclops.
Salt, do you think there's any goblins still at the feet who are operating the machine like you originally thought?
I believe, remember when you guys blew up the stomach, we saw all the goblins infused into the
So you
into
don't
the
think
lower
there's
bowels.
any left?
I don't think so.
Oh, how
Poor
tragic.
goblins.
Yeah.
They would have
Very
drowned
sad.
anyways. They were in the feet. The feet were in the
That's
water.
very
They would be
terrible.
dead. There were hundreds of gallons of water above them.
I got the impression
That's
it was
absolutely
waterproof,
terrible.
but that's okay.
It was
It was
melting away. Did you miss the whole?
That's true. Okay.
Okay, so you guys notice that there's glops of ooze just like on the docks, and
What color is it?
It's the color of the Cyclops. So it's like
Cypher says, what color is it? Purple?
it's like an ashen blue kind of color.
Ugh.
Yeah, just really
Gross.
disgusting. Yeah. All right. Anyway,
Blue skin.
so Torondor, Rhogar, and Cyphrus meet up with you two, and he says, "Thank you all for saving our city. If we can all try to douse the fires, that would also be much appreciated. I'm sure that we will meet for a town celebration after the town is doused from the flames."
And mourning, I'm sure.
Yes, of
for
course.
those lost.
Should we do one of those dragon flyovers with the water? We can just use ocean water instead, right? Instead of the...
Wow, that is a wonderful idea. I will send the dragon riders to do that.
Thank you.
And
Rhogar, you're so smart.
Words of praise is
Are
my
you
love
still-
language.
Are you still on your dragon?
No, he's off.
I was forced off.
Oh, okay.
I was not given an option because DM knows me too well. I would have set up camp on the dragon.
Glaeon and the rest of the dragons that survive start. They grab that tarp that they had, and they start scooping up salt water and putting it on the dwarven consulate. And to much to their dismay, all the dwarves get wet. You see that the fires are kind of dousing down. You guys notice that the shopkeeper of the wand wand shop comes out and says, "Wow, I'm so glad I was able to survive this catastrophe." And he kind of puts an incantation, and his shop is still glowing, and he kind of just walks away.
I don't like that guy. Do you like that guy?
Can I throw a rock at him?
So sarcastic.
Are you...
Yeah.
Magic
I'd like to pick up
missile.
a rock on the floor.
What about Pepper?
I don't have... Oh, my raven. She was still off delivering the message. Has she come back yet?
Yeah, she came back.
Okay. So my falcon
Throw
named
the rock
Raven has
instead.
returned to me. And...
Give it a rock.
Okay, I give the rock to my falcon and say, "Go drop this on his head." And I
And
send him off.
use a advantage animal handling.
Oh, that wasn't very good. 10.
You're not as good as we thought.
You are able to successfully throw a pebble onto the shoulder of the shopkeeper, and the shopkeeper kind of says, "What was that?" And he carries on his little way.
He's a jerk.
He is a punk.
You showed him,
Yeah,
Cordelia.
It probably
Yeah.
gets all the ladies though.
Not if I can help it.
He runs a wand shop. I think he's probably more likely not into chicks.
What?
Let's move on.
I
Don't get that.
for the best.
There's all wands of all shapes and sizes in
Stop, Wesley.
that. Some were curved up, some were curved left.
I thought I got
Some
it.
had ridges.
I do get it.
We're gonna move on now. Sorry,
Oh, I
guys.
thought it was like a wand for women.
What?
I thought never mind.
I'm just happy that we saved the town, okay? Let us have this moment of glory and
The one
revelry.
shop owner's a dick, and
You
he didn't
can
help us.
the watermelon merchant goes up to Cyphrus to say, "Thank you, Cyphrus, for saving the day. Thank you, all kind heroes."
You are so welcome.
And-
Do you have any leftover melons?
And
The
he's
shopkeeper-
like, "In fact, I do." And he
You
runs.
do?
He
Yes.
runs over to his devastated shop, like his little like
little
you see
cart.
wood cart just like splintered all over. You see a bunch of melons crash, and there's a
Aw.
dead ogre nearby. And he grabs a watermelon and he says, "For you." And then he grabs another
thank
one
you.
and gives it to
Thank you
Elseisha.
so much.
Yes, thank you for saving our
I hand my
wonderful Cape
watermelon
Town.
to Salt,
And Salt goes,
and I pat his head and say, "You were
And he's-
so
it's-
brave, Salt."
yeah, and he just bites right into the rind and just starts chomping away.
So Glaewine and the king took off to put out fires, right?
No, the king is still there.
Oh, are there any fires nearby?
You can see that the
Are you gonna piss on it?
the tailor shop is in flames, where your guys' clothes are.
Damn. No! What am I gonna do? I'm a fighter. I hit things. Is there a pail?
You notice that there's some elves trying to put out the fire with just with buckets of water.
I run over. I say, "Give me a bucket! We must save this shop. This is the lifeblood of the economy here."
The elves look very confused, but they say, "All right, well here you go," and they hand you a bucket.
Can I marshal? I want to yell to everybody. We must. Is this the only one left, right? I yell to everybody. You must save. What was that fight? If not to save your town, save your livelihoods.
And you see Glaewin and the dragons kind of like dump a whole bunch of water on you and and the tailor shop.
I clap.
There we go. Yes. We did it. We built that. Good job.
Everybody says
Huzzah to Rhogar!
Huzzah! You notice the tailor shop has been
Rhogar!
completely almost burned down. You see the gnome seamstress kind of like burnt. You'll just see her boots not burned.
Wait, we just see her boots?
You just see her
She's
boots.
dead.
She's dead. She's been incinerated.
I know. I was just confirming.
Can
And
I
there's
go?
just ash all over the place.
So if I go in the shop, there's nothing there.
roll an extension check.
A what?
Investigation.
Investigation check.
Wait, what are you doing?
He's rolling an investigation check.
Why?
What do you mean,
Check
why?
out the
Because
gnome.
DM told him to.
Yeah,
Go with
11.
Okay. You notice that a slight breeze picks up, and you see a white fur of the lion's mane, kind of just gracefully caress your skin, and it fades
Oh
away.
no!
That was such a sweet dream.
Rhogar.
A dream,
We lost our pelts.
nevertheless a dream.
It's so sad.
I want to fall to the
They
ground.
commissioned the tailor to make them pelts out of their lion skin.
+2 intimidation. We
Yeah.
just lost.
And a lot of gold, because that was expensive.
There's one other thing I'd like to check in the shop.
Okay.
Am I allowed to, or will the investigation check count for that?
No, you're allowed to.
Can we look for our gold?
You do notice that you see 2 or 3 gold on the ground.
How much did it cost you?
I can't remember. Was it 2 gold?
I'm gonna pick it up.
I think that's good and
Rhogar, I think
roll a
some-
stealth check to see if any of the fire brigade saw you pick it up.
Wait, why would it matter?
We'll see in a minute.
It's almost at 17.
Oh, was it? 11.
11. All right.
It's like-
You successfully are able to pick up the gold, and nobody sees you pick it up.
Do I see him?
All I'm saying is I think this is a just exchange because
think
I didn't get the work that I paid for it. So I'm gonna.
He's just taking his money back,
Yeah.
and he lost money by losing
got
his
Cyphrus.
money.
If this was modern day, I would have asked my credit card company for a chargeback. So it's essentially the medieval version of that. So like,
All right.
It's distracting.
So you notice that the town is gathering around. They're kind of dumping the ogre bodies back into the sea. They're trying to like sweep off as much goop as they can. The dragons have stopped with the water, and they start incinerating any ogres that are on the land.
You should
It
save ogre heads
smells-
to send back to the ogre headquarters and tell them, "Fuck you, ogres."
oh, too bad we couldn't send the whole damn Cyclops head and just drop it on him.
That's true.
It's just
That
like.
would have been awesome.
The shipping fees would probably be way too high.
Why?
Yeah, UPS. I don't know.
They'd be like, "Whoa."
You notice Lyostra talking to Gleowine. She seems to be crying a little bit. Gleowine kind of like picks her up in his arms,
Aw,
and
I ship it.
they go fly off somewhere.
I say to Cordelia before they leave, Cordelia, can you read her thoughts?
Alright, I cast Detect Thoughts. No, I don't cast Detect Thoughts, because she'll know. I was reading her mind. I'm not going to do that.
Would
to
she
her.
know specifically it was you, or if it
Yeah,
was just
yeah.
someone?
Yeah, she would. So I'm not going to do that.
It's like if a little Cordelia popped into her head and was like, "Yo, what's going on? What's going on in here?"
Aw,
So
I
you
see.
see them pick off, and then they take off to somewhere else in the island.
We can just ask her later.
You see Turandor talking to the humans at the human port. The humans seem to be, because they were trying to escape, they seem to be coming back to the port now that everything, the coast is clear.
What does Toronto
Cowards.
look like? I imagine him like a Maori guy, like, no?
He's like an elf.
He has a blonde. He looks a lot like Lyostra, and he has a kind of like a popped up collar cape
Of course
that's
he does. Of course he does.
has black dragon scales all over the
I
cape.
hate him.
You hate him?
No, I don't.
He's a
Well,
badass.
I just think-
Why do you hate him?
Anyway,
I don't hate him.
The way DM was describing him.
I'm jealous. He's got a giant dragon. That's the dream, man.
This dragon cape too.
okay.
So
I want
does
cake.
everything look like it's orderly now?
Everything
as much
looks
as
like it's getting
possible?
back to order.
Except my emotional state. I've lost out on a lot. Okay.
Maybe you should spend your gold more wisely next time.
+2 intimidation.
Okay, maybe
You bought a raven. It's not even a real raven.
She bought a falcon.
It's a falcon.
Yeah, but my falcon's great.
I didn't think
It's
your
a real
knowledge.
falcon, though.
All right. Anyway.
What does that even mean?
You notice the two twins start going into the main part of the market, and they start glaring at Cyphrus.
Are they close enough for us to talk to them?
Yeah.
Say, why are you glaring at him? He just saved all of our lives.
Hey, buddy.
Cordelia would say that though.
He saved all of our lives?
Yes.
For all we know, this maggot sent the Cyclops here.
We were there with him in there. We saw what he did, what he sacrificed to save.
What did he sacrifice? 15 elves?
He risked
And their
his life.
families' well-being?
Fine. I don't think he deserves it. If you won't give him gratitude, why should he ever help you again?
Why? You know what?
We will still see if our king will imprison him.
I'm just saying, I didn't see you guys in the Cyclops' head.
You're right.
Did you go in there with a party and face off against a magical being whose powers are far beyond your comprehension? Did you do that? Twins?
I'm sure we would have. We killed at least 15 ogres. How many did you kill in
Well,
there?
we were a
That's
lot more
cute.
efficient.
That's
I
cute.
probably-
We killed a giant
we-
ass Cyclops.
we
That counts
probably-
for 100.
we probably
Our
blew
score
up, like, what?
is higher than yours
What?
by
Did
more
we
than
blow up 40
400%.
ogres? How many ogres did we blow up, Rhogar? 40 ogres?
I think we.
Strapping
How
dynamite
many
to
ogres?
us,
How many ogres were
throwing
in
dynamite?
the Cyclops?
We
We
were
get
too
all those
busy
in
How
our
many
fighting
ogres
scores
off
too.
came out of the
evil.
Cyclops,
Yeah, we got
Rhogar?
all those
Yeah.
kills. All those kills.
All
High
of them.
scores. Kill streaks. We're gonna drop a nuke on your ass.
Numbers don't matter. We
They
killed the
they
source
hock
of
a
evil.
loogie and they spit at your guys' feet and then they walk away.
Rude as hell.
You're just jealous because we killed the big bad thingy.
I like to call my raven to do the same thing to them and drop rocks
Throw
on
your
their
rope
head.
now.
You twins
Cyphrus.
need to learn to move on.
Roll
You're
a-
pushing your luck.
No.
Yes, you. Yes, you are.
I had advantage.
Just roll the same one twice.
It's more fun to do it at the same time. Okay.
For a 17.
Only smooth brains roll
Okay.
roll a d20 twice when you have advantage.
The hawk
brain.
Moving?
the
that a
hawk
compliment?
swoops down and scratches them on the back of the neck.
Whoa!
And then he flees and they just glare at you guys.
Do they
Oh,
sustain
no.
damage?
No, they
I
don't
whispered
sustain
to
any damage.
Cordelia, Cordelia, perhaps if we need to turn Cyphrus into a falcon later on, we shouldn't have your falcon attack these people because then they will be impartial to him.
I was thinking we could just tie them up and hide their body somewhere.
Or maybe not do that and just turn Cyphrus into a falcon.
Alternatively, we could turn the twins into a falcon.
Why turn me into a falcon? Turn me into a snake.
That would be more apt.
The reason we would turn you into a falcon is because Cordelia's falcon has been seen with us. If we randomly have a snake, they'd be like, where the hell did you get the snake from?
You picked it up. Exactly. If you are seen with a falcon, then
Then it's not
then it would-
suspicious.
yeah, no one would.
Question it.
that means you'd be seen with two falcons, unless Cordelia is willing
Cordelia
to give
can
up
send
her
hers
falcon.
away.
If there's any like helping to be done, I'd like to just go help out whatever's
Okay,
going on.
you notice that the merchant is the watermelon merchant is trying to put his wheels back onto his little cart.
I
I'll
wish
just
to
start.
assist him
Okay.
because he's my
How does the inn look?
melon
Is
merchant.
it still
Is
intact?
it like
The-
a
the
two-person
inn-
job or?
The inn looks like it's intact. It looks like most of the elves are starting to prepare for the festivities of mourning, and you know that the king is throwing a banquet now for all the townsfolk. You can see dragons coming in with just sacks of food, and they're landing near the elven consulate, and kind of starting to distribute it to like the cooks and servants of the king.
Is the king still hanging?
Yeah, the king's around overseeing all of that.
But his castle isn't in this town, right?
No. They're hosting it at the main headquarters of where the elves are situated in the town.
I'd
So
like
it's
to
kind
head
of
there.
is it kind of like a potluck?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Can I walk up to the king?
Yes.
Excuse me, Your Majesty.
Yes, Rhogar.
Is there anything that we can assist you with? At the
You
moment?
are our most honored guest this evening. In fact, you were able to slay the Cyclops.
Well,
We
honestly,
are indebted
it was
to you.
really Glaewine. He's the one who really took it down in the end. We were just.
Yes, but you were able to beacon and signal over to
I
him.
walk up to the king and I say,
No.
Guys, let me. You can. You,
What do
I
you
walk
say
up
to
and
the
I
king?
say, Your Honor,
Tread lightly, gnome.
Cyphrus, just
this
say
attack
nothing.
was very devastating, and
Was it devastating?
Say nothing, Cyphrus.
Why, yes, it appears this town has sustained much damage.
Roll-
However,
roll a charisma saving throw.
I'm not there.
why? I didn't say anything wrong.
Okay, and I was gonna be humble and try to be nice.
I didn't.
You
Not
rolled a
one,
critical
but I
fail.
don't understand why I had to even roll that.
Bro, you were on trial before this.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't technically. I was
Yes, you
never
were.
on
You
trial.
You were under house arrest awaiting trial, dog.
So the king
You were
grabs
6'9".
Why were you
You're
being
6'9".
humble?
You're 6'9".
We slayed that thing.
I was being humble because that plays well, and we'll probably end up getting and liking us more.
This is all out of game. This is not in game.
Okay, so the king
None of that was in game.
The king picks you up by your neck, and you can almost his hands are so hot that they kind of start searing your neck. And he looks at you. He brings you in. You can still breathe, but he says, "You are lucky I do not feed you to my dragon, whelp, for what you've done to this Isles." And then he drops you. And he's like, "I would prefer not to hear you speak."
Yes, Your Majesty, and I walk away.
Cyphrus, are you crying?
Bring it into the camera.
Bring it in,
You're-
Cyphrus. This is
this
really
is a-
good
yeah,
acting.
this- yeah.
Do you see these
You guys see
producing
these? It's-
tears?
These are not crocodiles.
For anybody
here.
listening in audio only, Cyphrus is...
Crying.
He is
Crying.
very into character right now.
Let's continue, guys.
Okay, so he
Thank
looks
you.
at yes, Rhogar.
You deserve
What
a
were you
stream.
saying?
Oh, I was just offering our assistance if there's anything else we can do to help.
You may retire and do whatever you wish with your time.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Yes. All right.
I'm already on my way to retire.
Can I get a dragon, please?
Oh, I wasn't thinking of that even. I just wanted to get good shit again. Swag.
Before all of you guys leave, Toronto just said, I would appreciate if all of you would come to the, I don't want to say potluck,
Banquet?
Festivities?
come to the banquet. All of you, including the gnome, are still our most honored guests.
Oh.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Thank you.
The king, I'm not there, but the king said that.
Yes,
Oh,
the
you're
king
there,
said
you're there.
that.
No, I walked
He
away.
walked away. I'm not there either.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Walt.
well, to whoever was there.
Are you there, or did you walk away too?
No, I guess I'm not there.
Okay, well, he was just talking to Rhogar.
I'll tell everybody when I see him,
Fantastic.
and I'll head too.
I was
All
already
right.
hustling. How far away were they? Could I listen or no?
It's fine.
Everybody was able to hear the king yelling at Cyphrus.
I'll tell you guys you're all good once I catch up with you.
Okay. Right?
Cyphrus, perhaps you should lay low for a little while.
I think so, Cordelia.
We'll get you out of here.
You have a disguise kit.
I'll reside back to the shadows.
No, don't you have a disguise kit?
Side back to the shadows.
Yes, you have a disguise kit.
Yes, I do.
You could disguise yourself.
I do have one.
Make yourself a little cute little gnome.
I'm not disguising myself.
A gnome lady.
Are you there? Am I talking to you in game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
so
where's
you walked
everybody?
over to us.
Did
Where the hell is
everybody go back
Came
to
back.
the inn?
No,
We're
I thought
on our way.
we all headed to
Okay.
the banquet.
Yeah, we're all on our way together towards the banquet.
Is there's nothing
Oh,
else?
I'm
we
not
felt
going to the
with town,
banquet.
correct? Nothing else.
You're not
needed
going to
be
the
put
banquet?
up?
No.
You,
Did you tell me? Did you tell me I should be there?
everyone could hear it.
Okay, can I
you're able
I'll
to catch
hustle.
up to
Can I
him.
catch up to the
Yes.
girls? Oh, where's Cyphrus? Is he not here?
I don't know where.
What are you
anyone
talking about? He's right here next to us.
is. Cyphrus.
No, he just said he's not.
Are
with
you-
us.
are you-
He
there?
was with me. And you just ran to caught up, so now you're with all of us.
I'm not going to the banquet, Rhogar.
Well, the king just said you're welcome. Don't you want to eat, drink?
I'll pass.
On drinking?
Cyphrus, I think you should go.
Salt says,
I think
listen, buddy. We have to go. What if he grants you something?
Also,
I
if
suppose-
something else goes wrong, if there's
Yeah,
another
I
attack
would
and you're
be to
not there,
blame.
you would be the one that got blamed
Yeah.
for it.
Plus, we can turn
That'd
you
be
into a
very
falcon at
suspicious.
any time. Perhaps Cordelia should
Fine, I'll
let your
go,
falcon
but I'll
go
just
for now.
leave me to myself.
You just want to brood.
I think I should be seen heading into the hall with it.
Yes, and then
At the
That's
very
smart.
least.
very
Alright.
smart.
Can we polymorph?
Stay
the
with us,
falcon?
Cyphrus. We will protect you.
Polymorph it into a human.
A bug.
I can protect myself.
Hide it in a jar.
What if it gets smashed?
What does that mean?
In
You
a
don't
jar.
want our protection too, our help, our
No,
assistance.
I just said.
It is now nighttime. You see that the elven consulate is now lit up. You see a great host of elves and dwarves and humans starting to line up.
Let me read my my proficiencies and my skills. Oh, I don't see therapists, so I'm gonna go party. And I go straight to the beer table. I go, We killed the ogres!
And all the humans and dwarves say, yeah!
And I just start partying with everybody.
And all the drinks are free and everything like that.
Free drinks, huh?
I just assumed. That was a
I
mistake.
would like to eat and sidle up to the most important person who looks available.
The king has saved 5 seats for all of your party next to him.
Wow. I feel
So-
truly honored to sit here, I say as I approach the high dais or wherever they're sitting. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so you notice, so there's there's the king sitting in the middle. There's Lyostra sitting to his left, and then Gleowine is sitting next to Lyostra, and then it's a specific circle table.
Oh, cool.
With you guys.
That sends a message.
And
on
then
its
there's
style.
and then there's long
It does.
tables all scattered around the hall.
I'd like to curtsy low as I approach him and say, Your Highness, thank you so much for allowing us to sit here. It's such an honor.
No, thank you, Cordelia, and you will all be rewarded handsomely.
We appreciate that. We mercenaries must find a way to sustain ourselves somehow.
Absolutely. I used to think mercenaries were vile, but it seems you've housed a special place in my heart for saving of my kingdom.
Thank you very much.
We appreciate that. Elseisha is one of a kind mercenary. She has a very soft and kind heart. And we all follow her wherever she goes and wherever her heart guides her.
Stop. No. Cordelia is the best.
Okay, so who's
When you've got more than one girl in your party. And you guys not started on the wine? No, you're the best.
so where's everybody at?
I sat right next to the king.
I'm the furthest away from the king. Actually,
At the
I'm
table?
sitting next to
can
Cordelia.
I'm the furthest away from the king. Yeah.
Like, you're at the table, though?
Of course, I'm at the table.
Well, you know it's circular, though, right? So if you're the furthest away, that means you're directly across from the king.
I want to be like off to the side. But I figure like if there were 5 seats, are they all next to each
Yeah,
other?
if it's a circle, are they sitting on like one half of
Yeah.
the circle or?
It's
they're-
like so there's a
How many seats are at the table, I guess is what we're asking, right? Essentially?
Where were the vacant seats?
There are 9
More
seats.
important.
There's only 9?
There's 9 seats.
You're not getting away, say.
Sigh. His nickname.
Sit next to Elseisha.
Yeah.
You
Where are you
notice
sitting?
Next to
Salt
the
is
king.
sitting next to me.
I'll sit next to Elseisha.
Are you sitting next to Cordelia?
Yeah.
And
You-
Salt's next to you. on
You
the other
also
side?
know that there's a
Yes,
notice
Cyphrus
a
was-
very slender. You're not quite sure if it's a man or an elf sit at one of the seats.
James Charles?
And
Shut up.
and Durandor says, Dave, it's good of you to join us. And he kind of he bows his head and sits down. and takes
Dave?
a seat. Yeah, Dave. New character.
Dave?
Dave.
Dave.
Oh.
Dave.
I was like, damn, Dave.
You notice that he has ivy green tattoos.
Oh, shit.
I whispered to Cordelia,
Oh,
Cordelia,
shit.
I don't trust this
You're
man.
not
I think he's an executioner. I say that quietly in Cordelia's ear.
I'd like to say across the table, I don't think we've met before. I am Cordelia.
I am Dave of the Disputed Lands.
Oh, how
I'm not there.
wonderful. What brings you here to this court?
My dear king sent me to parley with Toronto.
Oh, you're an ambassador.
Yes,
How
of
nice.
sorts. You notice that his elven ears have been burned off, and you can only tell that he's an elf
Something we do.
just by his facial features.
Rhogar's like, yeah, I already
Does
know.
he appear like a half elf, if I had to guess?
No, he's a full blood elf.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, disputed lands shit, you know?
You're
should-
not there.
he sh-
You're off
He
drinking.
shouldn't have got caught.
You're off drinking and partying, so you're not even there. You don't even know any of this.
Who am I partying with?
With dwarves and humans.
No elves?
The elves are also.
There's some jolly elves.
The twins are also drunk with you, and they say, we'd like to apologize to you. You know what? We love your party. We still don't trust your gnome friend, but
Between you and me? No one trusts him, he's a rogue! Ha 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 ha
they also are.
ha! But he's a good one, I'm sorry too, you guys are great. You killed 15 ogres!
But you killed the Cyclops!
Okay, we didn't, it was really Gleowine. We just blew up shit in the skull so we could...
Oh, Glaewine, he's the best.
He's got a dragon!
Yes,
Let's be honest, that's cheating. It was really the dragon that did all the work.
yes, you're right. It probably was.
But he was the rider, so... And we're just like goofing. Yeah. Can we sing songs?
Only if you sing it.
That's a bad idea for
Only if you
viewer
sing it.
retention.
Maybe not.
Can you guys teach me the songs of your people? I want to sing an elf drinking or battle song.
Okay, and Fingal says, "Oh, okay," and he like jumps down and he crosses his feet. He's up on the bar. He crosses his legs, and out of nowhere, his brother puts a lute.
Oh
and
Mind you, these elves are 7 foot tall.
and Fingal gets his weird looking harp thing that just came out of nowhere, and they start singing a very, very soothing elven tone, and all the dwarves are like, "This isn't a real war song! What in the world is this?" And then they start chanting their own stuff, and then the humans kind of are more partial to the dwarvish stuff, and I haven't made up a song, so I'm not going to. So, but yeah, you're off doing that. You can hear all of the music going on from the king's stable.
Lovely. I'd like to turn to the king and say, I am so glad to see that your kingdom knows how to celebrate a good victory.
No, absolutely, absolutely.
Surely a king such as yourself has many enemies and many tasks which he could use help with.
Can I slip away from the table?
Yes, you can slip away. From
Yeah.
the table.
I mean, if Rhogar's not there, why do I have to be there? So.
As you
Already
get up, he says,
established.
"Would you please just a moment, Cordelia. Cyphrus, I would like to speak to you. I am sorry that I lost my temper. I feel like you should be rewarded for what you did, even though I will say me and my people do not trust you." He gives you a parchment paper, and he's like, "Go ahead and read it."
Okay. Read it.
You read it, and it's formally giving you a pardon for your crimes against the
Huzzah,
Cyphrus.
Cyphrus.
Hell yeah.
And he says, but the
That's like
pardon
in your
comes
life.
at a cost. When a pardon is given out by the king, those who he has offended the most must slap him.
What?
What?
Yes, Your Majesty. I graciously accept. Thank you so much.
And
That's a
he
terrible
he whistles over, and
Oh, shit.
you see Fingal come up, and you see that his scar that you left in his belly has healed quite nicely.
7 foot tall elf. 7 foot.
Um,
Could play for the New York Knicks.
and
Not the Lakers though. He's not that good. But
and he bows to the king, and he kind of nods towards Cyphrus, and he asks him if he's ready.
I'd like to say, what is going on? 'Cause Since
Uh,
I have not
and
seen the
Throndor
parchment
says,
letter.
We are giving out your friend a pardon.
That is most gracious of you.
Yes, it is.
It must be done, Cordelia. Don't intervene, please.
And Glowland says, are you ready, friend?
I am most definitely ready.
And he pulls back his gauntlet, and he slaps you across the face, and you take 5 damage.
Oh,
from it. And
shit.
There's a huge
Oh,
mark
shit.
on your face.
He is
Okay.
how much HP did you have?
3. I get knocked out.
Oh no.
I get knocked out.
I don't have any more spell slots.
Did you have to slap him so hard?
Is he just like
And Glowland
not getting
said-
up?
And he points to his scar, and then you're the king grabs you by the neck, and he starts enchanting some magic, and you gain 3 hit points back.
The king's got such cool powers.
Yeah, he does.
All is forgiven, Cyphrus. And Glowline picks you up and says, "All right, let's get a drink." And
Cyphrus is just concussed like, whoa, I'm 10 feet in the air, whoa.
and he brings you to his brother Fingal, and who's
Cyphrus!
Rhogar.
Cyphrus, the Cyclops Slayer,
And
he's
then-
such a good gnome. And I make up a new song.
And you can see them like throwing Cyphrus up in the air.
Does he take damage from him?
No,
I'm thinking this doesn't feel right.
you still are very concussed though.
This is such a weird custom.
What? What is?
I'm thinking this to myself. And the fact that I had to get slapped randomly after...
After you killed 13 elves, you're mad that you got
No,
slapped?
they're pardoning me, but I'm being slapped. Like, that's just a weird custom. I'm most grateful, but I'm just saying... This king is just the 180 in his attitude, man.
Anyways. And then Toronto takes his seat and he says, yes, Dace here, and I have been discussing about supplying his people with armaments. And we were wondering if you and your party would accompany Dace for the shipment. We will
Yes.
pay you quite handsomely. In fact, we have a gift for you specifically, Cordelia. We did not give you a magical item the last time, but we feel that you deserve one at the moment.
I'm greatly honored
And,
that you should think so.
And
I wish I
Lyastra-
played as a wizard. A spellcaster.
Lyastra hands you a cloak.
so petty right now.
And she
She gets a cloak, DM. She gets a cloak.
and you have a dragon egg.
I do. I like my dragon egg. That's right.
And the princess says this is the cloak of High Falas. So I'm gonna break out. She tells you that it makes you impregnable for a.
Impregnable.
No one can pregnate
Oh, man.
Cordelia.
Watch out, Cleo wine.
What?
Cleo?
You like Cleo wine, right? Yeah.
No,
Good
Cleo
question.
wine is the princess are, I think.
Okay. So this
Yeah, she had a crush
this
on
is
Cleo
what
wine. You
No,
don't
she
remember?
a different one.
this is
different
this, this is what the
Okay.
cloak does. She's telling you a whole bunch of lore behind it that it's been passed down from the High Elves, from the Grey Havens.
Whoa.
And they were able to because Delane is is a High Elf from the Grey Havens. He brought it back as a gift for for the hand of marriage of the king's sister.
Whoa.
And so they're giving it to you now. So this is what it does. Every long rest, you can use this once as a reaction to an attack. It makes you impervious to damage, and you can turn into a shroud of black smoke, and you can move 30 feet
As a reaction?
as a reaction. And
Whoa,
you're
that's
impregnable
slick.
to damage, and you
Like
can use
like
that.
teleportation?
You can teleport essentially.
But like with smoke, that's so cool.
It's a miss. You just
Dude.
Yeah.
And she's like,
Yeah, you know,
that's
Could
sick.
she possess the
it's similar.
attacker?
It's similar to the Death Eaters when they
Oh.
like
Oh, apparate?
when they apparate. Yeah, whatever that is.
That's so sick.
Death Eaters aren't the only ones who apparate,
Okay.
but I will accept that.
Okay.
I don't know what that is.
Question: can I go through walls?
That's a good ass question.
Smoke cannot go through walls.
Yes, you can go through walls.
Smoke
It's
cannot
a cool
go
item,
through
DM.
walls.
Okay.
That's super
I am
cool.
so greatly honored that you would bestow such a wonderful gift and the legacy upon me, and I shall bear it well.
I know my uncle would be very proud of you in this moment as a fellow elf.
Use it. Use it.
Thank you so much. May I test it now?
Of course.
All right, I'd like to swing it on. Does anything happen when I swing it on, or do
Can
I
she
have
like wear it all the time, or does she just
You
have to
can-
activate
when,
it?
when you just have to activate.
It's like wearing the
it.
ring.
Like a spell, right? She's
Yeah.
like.
Is
But
it,
it's like
is
wearing
it
the-
pretty?
It's a. It's
Is it pretty?
Does it go with my outfit?
it doesn't go with your outfit. It's a very dark bluish. It almost looks like it's a shark.
It's
Like a shark, kind of like almost like a. It looks like it would be slimy, but it's very very soft. It's like very satiny,
Damn, you're getting an evil build.
DM, you're not
Um,
helping Cordelia.
and it's a dark bluish, but almost black at the same
Like the
time.
night sky.
Yes.
Yeah, like a midnight, very dark, you know. and
That's
just,
sick.
It suits your killer like your killer instincts.
And the princess says to
And-
activate it, you must cry, "High Falas."
Hyphalas. Thank you so much again. Hyphalas.
And you turn into a smoke.
And I'd like to appear behind Rhogar, wherever he is.
Cyphrus,
Can
the
she
Cyclops killer, he's such a good guy. Ha!
And
Then you
I
drink and we
cover
drink
his
some more.
mouth with it.
What?
And then,
What? What?
I'd like to just laugh and then slip away. I've got a new cloak.
That was weird. Let's get back to business, boys. Cyclops is a bitch.
I like to turn to the table and say, that was most excellent. It will come in very handy.
I'd like to whisper to Salt, Salt, why don't you go and enjoy yourself with the boys?
Oh, that's a good idea. And he runs over and he's talking to the boys right now.
How drunk are the boys?
Everybody roll a Constitution saving throw.
I'm drinking with Rhogar now, right?
And Salt.
All right,
Salt.
good. That's the assumption. Good.
Oh.
What's the check or saving throw?
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
3.
21.
Okay,
6.
You're not drunk at all.
That makes me dissatisfied.
You are very, very drunk.
That makes sense. You've lost a lot of blood.
And
Free.
you start.
What?
Pardon. Free. Rhogar.
I'm free.
Dude, I was so worried.
And
Free.
Finn go, you don't need to be worried anymore, friend.
So worried. Bingo. Sorry, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I keep
It
saying.
wasn't you. I know.
Wasn't
I know.
me.
It's all forgotten now. As far as the east is from the west, as they say.
Oh,
I hate myself.
I pat him nice. So you know what will make you feel better, Cyphrus?
I
Let's
almost-
sing some more songs.
I'm
Salt
stop.
says,
I'll kill myself.
Yeah, there once was a war.
I'll kill myself if I
Goblin.
He
could,
lived in a
but I
ice
couldn't.
abyss,
I
and
didn't
I'm
die.
really drunk now.
I didn't
and
die.
I'm going to stop singing. All right.
And then can I yell to the group of revelers? All right, now let me teach you a song of my people. The song,
Yeah.
the song
I've heard that before.
of Claire's Dragoons.
Claire's Dragoon. Dragoon of Claire's.
You guys.
What is it?
Go ahead. Sing.
Go ahead.
There's more of a lyricist, but okay. There once was a band named Claire's Dragoons, the best mercenary band there is. They killed and they killed and they fucked and they fucked and then they went and they did it some more. We are the best mercenaries in the disputed
Y'all done the
land.
best.
We cut off dicks and
Oh my goodness.
make them split and then I don't know. That's all I got.
While this is going on, I'd like to. Princess Lyostra is at our table, correct?
You notice that Dave is looking at Rhogar, and he smiles, and he looks away, and he smiles at Tyrandor again, and says, "Ah, what a lovely mercenary band you have here, Tyrandor." And he says, "Yes, they're quite eccentric."
Tyrandor?
Is Princess Lyostra at the table?
Oh.
Yes,
I'd like to say, Princess Lyostra, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling much better now.
Much better?
Dragon rides are always so stimulating.
After today, I can attest that is true. Yes.
And
I want to do a good job. Anyways, I'm drunk. I'm acting in character.
I noticed that you have been rubbing your ring. I'm so sorry. That it does activate it, but I feel like if you're up in the thick of it, all you have to do is scream, and it will activate the ring.
Screaming will activate the ring.
Yes, as
Careful
blood
when you
curling as you
scream.
can. I wouldn't suggest doing it now because, as you know, it petrifies and puts people to flight, both friend or foe, within 5 yards of you.
Yes.
You can only probably use it about 3 times a day.
The eye.
Give or
Thank
take.
you, DM. I would
This
like
message was brought to you by DM Incorporated.
This
We
evil
keep you
magic.
safe.
Yes, thank you very much.
Evil magic.
What happens now for
Haunts
your
me.
people, Princess Lyostra? Where do you go from here? How do you rebuild?
And Tyrannosaur says, wow, my enunciation, I'm drunk. Tyrandor says, that is probably a question more suited for me.
Yes, perhaps. I turn to Tyrandor.
That's the name of his dragon, Tyrannosaurus. He's Tyrandor.
Tyrandor.
He says,
Your Majesty.
this is all very sensitive information, but our goal is
My
to
ears.
unite all of the elven kingdoms
Whoa.
against the Eye.
So you still think the Eye is a threat then?
Absolutely. until we have burned it.
Did we not destroy it today?
No.
Did your dragons try carrying and dumping some well water upon it?
We did notice that the ogres or the Cyclops had no effect on it from the outside. It seems that the regenerating powers of the eye are only affected from the inside.
How peculiar.
And even mercenaries such as yourselves will probably not be able to get inside the eye.
Perhaps.
So it is a task I shall not ask of you.
You're not there, right?
Only. Would you be interested in the task of accompanying Dave back to his homeland to equip his elves?
We'd have to discuss it with the party, but perhaps.
Yeah, it would not be something that we would be adverse to at this point in time. I think we would need to discuss the terms and payment and such tedious details.
Of course. In fact, I would like to and he hands out 5 sacks of gold. All have 30 pieces in. And then you notice that there was one of the servants comes up with a chest, and Thorondor opens up the chest in front of Cordelia, and it's
In front of Cordelia.
what you can surmise about 3,000 pieces of gold.
Oh my goodness gracious.
He said, "This gold will be accompanying Daith, and anybody who would like to escort him back to his homeland, along with the armaments, and I'm sure you will be rewarded with half of it.
That is quite generous
Split
indeed.
between the 5 of you, obviously.
Quite generous indeed. So we're protecting mostly the armaments, of course.
Yes, and Daith.
Forgive me, my knowledge of politics is very minimal. Why are we sending armaments to their land when the eye aren't we the closest located to the eye itself? Wouldn't those armaments be better suited here?
The elves up there have not, let's say, Daith, what's a good word? We haven't exactly evolved at the same level as the Grey Havens and the Sumer Isles. We do not. Our arms are not as advanced as our other kindred spirits.
I see. Well, there are definitely priorities I can see that the eye must come after this.
Must come after the armaments?
Must come after protecting your own homeland, of course.
Yes, but we are hoping that if we unite the elves under one banner, we would be able to more aptly dispose of the eye.
I can understand that.
Which is why we would pay you so handsomely to help
yes.
us out in this endeavor.
It's not my place to question, only to serve. As soon as we discuss with our group, we shall have our answer.
Okay, fantastic. Well, enjoy the merriment if you wish, and return to me in the morning.
Sounds wonderful. Enjoy your evening.
Yes, thank you.
All right. I'd like to go to my room.
I would also like to.
I like to say, Rhogar,
well.
Rhogar, put me on your shoulders. I want to
Okay.
look at Golfin in the eyes. Golfin, it wasn't me. It was the voices.
You can see the brothers seem to be getting a little bit irritated at the fact that you always bring up that it wasn't you. And they say, "My dear gnome friend, we have forgiven you already. It is nothing but a
Alright.
thorn in our side if you keep on bringing it up."
Alright.
Are Cordelia and I in the same room? What are our accommodations?
Yes.
Okay, I would like to go to sleep then.
Don't want to make it.
I would like to discuss with Cordelia first. Cordelia, what do you think of Torondor's offer?
I have no problem with that. I would certainly love 1,500 gold pieces. That wouldn't hurt. And we'd have to return to the mainland anyway.
Yes, we do.
Um,
I think it would be.
So Cordelia has all 5 bags of
I'd like to take my bag from Cordelia.
You're welcome to it.
We're not even aware of it.
Yeah, I know,
Thank
right?
you very much for my bag of
We're
gold,
not.
You're
Cordelia.
welcome.
Cordelia, what a
Five
lovely.
bags. The 5th one for salt.
Yes. Would you like to take
lovely-
salts as well?
Surely Salt doesn't need all of this. He's a goblin.
I think it's only fair.
He never gave us any of the treasure that we went into those mines for. When we helped blow up the Citadel, there was nothing there.
He
We
did-
got nothing for the reward
He
that
did
he
have to
promised
watch
us.
a lot of his compatriots killed, and he was the king
That's-
of the Goblin Rebellion.
Incredibly unfortunate,
And
but
he did have his ear chopped off.
He
or
also
eaten.
wasn't. He also wasn't there. Just to remind the group, it was Fezzik. That
That
was
is
with you
true.
guys.
I will still take his bag, and I will divvy that up for him.
I think that
He did enter a
never
contract.
rewarded us, and he owes us. And I'm sure once we express that to him, he would also agree.
Perhaps, but I would like to take Salt's bag, and I will decide what happens to it.
I'm afraid I'm not okay with that because I think you'll give it to him, and if you give me your word that you will not give it to him without me and a discussion surrounding how much he owes us.
I will take Salt's bag on the condition that we can discuss it.
Bye.
Lest I need to go and bring up that everyone else's bag is also in your keeping.
I'm perfectly intending to give it to them.
Are you?
Yes, I am.
Well, how about this? If you give me back my wand, because you do have it in your keeping,
Here you go.
fair enough. Then I will take Salt's bag on the condition that we can discuss how much you would.
What the fuck?
With the rest of the group.
I don't see why the rest of the group needs to be brought
You
into
didn't
this
catch that.
conversation.
That's okay.
Surely we, two competent women, can figure this out ourselves. Rhogar
I'm
and
going to ask
Cyphrus.
Salt for my portion of the reward, regardless of what you tell him.
That's fair enough.
We're not there, babe.
I know.
I mean, Cordelia. I just want to stay
So
and
I'll like
party.
take the
However long
wand.
the party's going, I'll stay.
Okay, so Glowfin says, "Hey, what about a bit of a sparring match, friend?"
All right.
All right, and so then everybody makes like a circle around you. He throws his great axe near one of the tables that you were in, and it hits the axe, and he gets his fists up.
I like.
While this is going on,
Put-
after me and Cordelia have talked, I like to go to sleep because I
Okay,
needed a long rest.
Long rest. Okay.
The Rhogar, these guys are the real deal, man. Just everybody's a
Real deal.
Real deal, man.
Kill the Cyclops. Kill the Cyclops.
Yeah,
You know what that is?
Cyclops.
It's a giant thing with one
And
eye.
I don't work for the eyes.
And
so I
I-
killed
How much
Cyclops.
health do you have?
Well,
5.
don't work, don't work for
So I
Cyclops.
I'll put all my stuff on the same table.
Okay.
All right.
Roll an initiation or
The Rhogar!
What?
You
A
go!
what?
initiative.
3.
Okay. Well, you go first.
All right. I will just. What kind of sparring match is this?
Until we're knocked out.
CTE, best party in the. Okay.
Everybody's chanting, Rhogar,
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 Rhogar.
Okay, I will
Rhogar.
use I will use menacing attack with my fist.
Okay.
Yeah!
Go ahead.
I rolled
Oh.
a 10.
10.
All right. And you
Huh.
hit Glarewine's armor, and he starts to laugh, and he's like, "Hold on, give me just a second." He takes off his
Glowwine?
Oh!
Sorry,
I-
Glowfin.
I take off my armor too.
Okay. And he says, "Why don't you try to hit me again, there, Rhogar?"
Okay.
Oh, it's so good. That was a powerful punch.
Thank you, Cyphrus.
So,
I go. This one's for the gnome in the front row.
oh, no.
And I rolled
You know I hate that.
a 21
Call me out.
Okay, you hit him.
with the menacing attack.
Oh man, is
Hell
that,
yeah!
Is
So
that
he has to make a wisdom saving throw, and he has to beat 13.
Oh, that's so good.
All right, he beats 13.
Okay, and then so it's just fist, right?
Yeah.
Would that be a D4?
D4.
4. Oh, 7.
All right, you punch him right across the face, and now and he goes and he kind of like spits out blood, and he's like, "Ah!"
Oh my, this guy's tough, so tough. See, Rhogar. You keep punching my guy.
So you took off your armor?
Yeah.
What's your AC?
I think my AC is 13, I believe.
It's 10 plus your dex.
Wouldn't it be my strength?
I think it's
Would it
plus
be?
Dex.
Let's do Dex. It's 11.
Okay.
I could do that.
I'm cool with it. I've got 5 HP. I don't think this is gonna last very
All
long.
right. So he tries to punch you, but he's too drunk and he misses.
Oh!
Oh my goodness.
I didn't even dodge that. I'll just hit him.
How long is this going to go on?
I don't know.
Why is this going on?
I don't know.
Human against elf.
Eight.
Cyphrus, do
Human
something.
against elf.
You
Cordelia.
miss.
Oh.
Have you been drinking this evening?
Cyphrus, they're not there.
Not there.
Why'd you talk to me then? You said Cyphrus do something.
You notice that Dave comes into the crowd.
Oh no.
And he starts.
Well,
looking
that?
at you.
Who's that? Dude?
No one misses you again.
Oh, dude, he's
Can I
got the
dodge this
moves,
time?
dude.
Yeah,
He's
you
like,
dodge.
Can I do like?
whoa!
Yeah, you.
This
You
is
pivot out
Bruce
of the
Lee
way.
over here, man. It's
But like,
Bruce
can I
Lee.
do it
Why are you
drunken
talking over everyone?
style?
Yeah.
That's what drunk
Yeah.
people do.
And Dave kind of just smiles
Do they
at
not
you.
do that?
Do I see him?
Yeah, you see him.
Do I notice? Or am
Yeah,
I?
yeah. You notice that he's from the disputed lands.
Is he one of the elves from before?
No,
Okay.
he's not one of the elves from before.
Guess I just try to punch again.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
15.
All right, you hit.
7.
Okay, you hit him with a liver shot again.
Rhogar!
It kind of buckles his legs a little bit, but he's still not out yet. He misses you again.
Can I do a slip this time?
Yeah. He
Ha!
throws up all over your shoulder,
Oh!
and his brother.
I just kind of just hug him and be like, oh,
Yeah.
that's good, right?
And they're all like,
Ah!
yeah.
And I kind of hold up his arm like both
Yeah.
of us like, ah!
And you see him him and his brother kind of like go off.
I don't want them to go.
Yeah, they go off. They're nearby.
Okay.
Glowfin just kind of gets knocked out because he's so drunk.
Okay, so you're just
Okay. All right. And so Dave kind of comes up to you and says, "Hello, my name is Dave. It's a pleasure to meet you." And he holds out his hand, and you can see his tattoos, and he kind of smirks at you just a little bit.
hello, Dave. I'm Rhogar.
I'm
And he
uncomfortable.
he shakes your hand and he says, "Where are you from, Rhogar?"
You know, I'm a traveling mercenary. Been everywhere.
Dodges the question.
Interesting. What a wonderful song of Claire's Dragoons you did sing earlier.
Oh, that song. It's a good
Wonderful song.
Bonnie little ballad, huh?
It is very funny.
Bonnie is the most apt word I can think of. But yeah, I heard that one while traveling.
Interesting.
Thinking Millennium. Cyphrus, aren't you the one who taught me that song?
As a matter of fact, yeah, man. Taught you that. Took you a while to actually learn it though, because
So you're not from Gleister?
Gleister? Oh, that
Your
northern.
accent betrays
Yeah,
you,
it's
my
from
friend.
Gleister.
Cyphrus, shut up.
No.
Well, I am told that you'll be accompanying me back to our homeland
Oh,
by the king, of course.
I see. I hadn't been made aware of that plan. But I'm sure if the price is right,
Oh, absolutely. I'm sure the price would be right.
we're your mercenary guys.
And he kind of like scratches his ear just slightly, and it's like, well, I hope you have a wonderful night's rest.
You too.
And he departs. Okay.
That was uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable.
They are enemies.
Perhaps you and Cypher should sleep.
Yeah, I'm doing a 1 HP. 3 HP, 1 HP.
Yeah,
Everybody goes back up.
my vibe is officially killed. I would even say Kendrick Lamar's song,
Oh,
bitch,
it's-
don't kill my vibe. should have been played
Rhogar's-
prior to Daith showing up, but he doesn't have ears, so he wouldn't be able to hear it. So I'm gonna go to bed.
Dude, it's so tough to believe what happened. I got pardoned today.
Am I just kind of carrying you?
Yeah. Dude,
I know.
Pardoned today. I just.
And
Alright,
Salt
so
is
you
with
guys-
you, correct?
Yeah, Salt.
Oh,
Salt is
oh.
tagging along.
Can I've got salt on one.
Hopefully, this is a new chapter for you. New page in my book.
It's a new page, yeah.
New
What's
page.
Salt saying?
Oh.
It's a new page in all of our
Rhogar,
books.
All of
I
our
love
books.
you, Rhogar.
I
you
love you
guys.
too.
And then I
Great.
pass out.
Salt is so cute.
And Salt says, "Hey, what did you get us a reward, Cyphrus?"
I passed out already.
I go a reward, Salt?
Yeah. The king gave us all packs of gold.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Cordelia has all of our stuff.
that's good to know. I'll ask her about it in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
We'll just go to bed.
Yeah.
So everybody has a long rest.
Yay!
You guys wake up. Well, the girls wake up before you early. In the
Where am I
morning.
at? What is this?
I'd like to go down for breakfast.
All right. You see Trader Joe there making
Trader Joe.
flapjacks, and he's
Flapjacks
he's
in the royal court.
Yeah. What?
We're not palace.
We're at the inn, right?
Inn. Yeah, you guys went to the inn.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like the
Fair
meeting
enough.
place.
But the king was there, so I don't know.
Oh no.
He was at
so
the
you
town
guys,
hall.
He was
Oh.
at the town hall, and then you guys went to the inn.
Oh, that's okay.
thought we were
Sorry,
in
I'm
the
gonna change
palace.
the music.
I don't.
I kind of was hoping to. I forgot we were in the inn.
I thought we were like in a pseudo building, but like.
Trader Joe says, "Wonderful to see you again, Cordelia. Tarandor says he's paid for all my wares and all of these flapjacks. Would you like some?"
Lovely. Yes, please.
And all
Of
these
course.
flapjacks.
Yes,
I
please.
just remember the little booty shorts he's wearing this whole time.
Yeah, he's still in there.
Ew.
I'd like to very much enjoy my meal, have a pleasant morning with Elseisha,
Yes, I will.
and wait for
enjoy
the boys.
Cordelia.
Actually, I don't want to wait for the boys. As soon as I finish with my meal, I would like to say, where are those boys at? I think we should go find them.
Oh, I saw them come in very, very late.
I'm sure. Do you know what room they're in by chance?
Oh, I think they're a floor above you.
No.
You know our room, remember? You went to it.
Oh, is it the same room? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. So, yeah,
Oh,
Same room, right?
To the left.
Okay.
Actually,
Same floor.
no.
No?
Oh, okay.
No, okay, so you guys think that it's in the same room, though.
So I'd
Let's
like to
go and
discuss
wake
with
the boys
Cordelia.
up.
Cordelia, should we just agree now that perhaps we should take this mission?
I mean, we can for certain. I don't know if the men will accompany us.
I'm sure they will.
All right. Well,
Let's go and wake them and tell
Inform
them of the
them.
new mission that we've been set on.
Yep. So I'd like to go up to their room and pound on the door and say, "Wake up, you drunkards!
As
follow
It's
Cordelia.
nearly noon."
As you pound on the door, you see the door open slightly, and there's nobody inside the room.
What?
Probably had the wrong room.
I'd like to open it up.
And you see Salt being carried by a woman as she like come down the stairs and
Oh, I thought that was in the room. I was like, what the hell happened to us?
No. He's coming
Oh,
from,
man.
from
Oh,
the third
man.
floor,
Oh.
and Salt is being carried by a
A woman?
very
Don't be jealous.
Where we sleep?
Redhead,
like,
redhead.
yeah, it's a redhead. It's a very slender redhead that's
Now Cyphrus is
scantily
jealous.
clothed
Oh.
Salt.
Salt is in his loincloth, and he's like, oh, whoa, ladies, this is my friend, what's your name?
New character.
And she says, my name is Rosalind. And
Rosalind
That's
the
weird.
whore!
I know a redhead
And
named
then-
Rosalind.
Do you actually?
Yeah.
Does she sleep with goblins too?
and then Salt turns to Rosalind and says, why don't you go back to wherever you came from? And he slaps her on the butt, and she runs off. And she said, well,
Did she giggle when she run off?
yeah, she giggles as she
Okay,
runs
cool.
off. Okay. And
This is Salt, not Cyphrus.
and actually,
I know.
Actually,
Yeah.
Rosalind
He's living vicariously.
runs back up the stairs, and then you see two other girls all getting their clothes on, coming from upstairs, And
I like to turn to Salt and say, "What were you doing up there, Salt?"
Oh, well, listen.
Drunk Cyphrus has got it.
We had a wonderful night. I got up very early, tippy-top shape, as you know, goblins can barely get drunk. Anyway, yeah, we got a room upstairs with these lovely, lovely noble women
Noble women.
Interesting.
in bed, if you know what I mean. Anyway, you guys want to come upstairs?
Were there only 3 women up there?
As far as I remember.
And how many of these women did you share for yourself? Salt?
Oh, just Rosalind and Clarice.
Let's go wake the boys up, shall we?
All right, and you see Salt like jumping up the stairs, and his loincloth is kind of like swaying, so you can see a little bit of his butt cheek every time he goes up the stairs. And he opens up the door, and you see Cyphrus covered with puke all over him. You see Rhogar naked, kind of clonked up by like a fur pelt near a fire. And then there's just like
That's how I
Is
actually
Rhogar
there's-
clothed up?
there's no, he's
No,
naked.
he's not clothed up.
That's how I really sleep.
The only one that's clothed is Cyphrus.
I like to barely look and say,
damn, does
Rhogar,
that
please
mean-
put some clothes on.
I would like to start shouting and making as much noise as possible to give them the worst headache ever. And pounding things and hitting metal things.
This was not my decision.
Are you doing that?
Yeah.
It's your turn. Oh,
Are we hungover?
oh,
Wake up, you
Careful,
lazy
oh,
buffoons.
Cordelia.
You've wasted half the morning already.
Yes, and we have a new mission to go on.
I don't know if it was really
From
a
the
waste.
king.
I mean, I had
Didn't
a.
you want your
had a
reward?
Reward?
Oh, if you don't want it.
Wait,
we'll
reward?
Reward?
What reward?
Yeah, you have our reward. Salt
Yes,
told
there's
us.
a
I would love
Reward?
to give it to you, except you spent
I
probably the
get
whole night
something-
on whores.
Other than being pardoned?
Horse.
What's the reward?
What?
Horse?
Horse?
It's.
Well, Salt said you had women up here.
You
Sure,
guys
there
notice
was-
that 10 gold is out of your guys' pockets.
And I know that you
What?
couldn't,
What?
I know you couldn't get
10
without
gold?
paying. So.
That means all my. Wait, just his or mine?
Because you also paid for Salt's.
I did. Well,
Because Salt didn't have any gold on him.
Oh, you paid for someone else's hooker.
well,
The two of
I
you.
have no more gold then.
Hey, we're about to get sacks of gold,
Let's just
man.
say they took everything.
Do we remember this?
You guys don't remember it.
Oh.
All I know is I'm missing 10
Did you
gold.
get laid?
Bro,
the
I
last
don't-
time the last thing you remembered is that you were carrying Salt and Cyphrus, and you were talking about the gold that you were gonna get.
The gold? Did Salt?
But you don't remember
Did-
going to the floor. You don't remember.
Rhogar, did Salt get the wrong message with gold and then go look for gold diggers?
Wait, does the room look different?
You're in a completely new room.
This isn't even our room.
What?
Why are we in this room?
You carry
tell
me, right?
Yeah,
You carried me.
I was carrying you. Where's
Cordelia
Salt?
and I
Is
were
Salt there?
Salt
What's
gets
going
on
on?
onto the bed and he says,
We had a crazy night, alright? Listen, we got to
We?
the tavern. We got to the tavern.
Yeah, don't
Rhogar said, let's have another round of drinks.
Okay.
And there happened to be lovely women there. 2 redheads and a blonde.
Redheads. Oh, for sure. Yeah, must have been.
And
Redhead,
we had a fantastic night with them. We had, some drinks. We had some merriment. And we got this room that the girls had.
Salt, I wonder
We
if
are
Elseisha
you,
will still let
Salt.
you hide under her skirts from now on. Probably not.
Probably not.
Wait,
Probably not.
wait. Was it you or Rhogar, myself, and you?
You passed out throwing up as soon as we got to the room.
Okay. Bummer.
Oh,
I'd
man.
like to pop
You
the gold and be like,
prematurely
well, this will at least cheer you up. I'm sorry you spent all your gold on nothing. Here's 30 gold pieces.
What did
so
I pay
something.
for?
I don't know, but here you go.
30?
Rhogar, now we can find those women again.
And Salt says, listen.
Yeah.
You guys paid for the
I
the
didn't-
drinks were free, weren't they? You guys can have split my portion as well.
I didn't get any action, so that seems fair.
I give Salt his sack of gold so that he may distribute it to
All right.
others how he
So
pleases.
he goes, 1.
See, and he counts it
Hell
all
yeah.
the way till 15.
Yeah, drop that, baby. Drop it.
15. He only gets 30.
Yeah,
And
but
then he
he's
goes
dividing
1.
it.
Oh, he's giving you
Yeah,
donuts?
baby, let's go.
3,
Drop it in.
4,
Drop it in the bag. Drop it in the
5.
bag.
I like
Yeah.
to glare at
And
Elseisha.
then he says,
I-
wait. Could I just have 1 gold?
Oh, yeah,
2
yeah,
gold.
yeah, sure.
So-
And then he
So, don't you think
gives
that Cordelia
2 to. So you
should
guys
have
got
some
4.
of your money?
So you guys got 14, and then he gave 1 gold to Elseisha and 1 gold to Cordelia.
Cordelia, there you are. You're sure.
Thank you, Salt.
And Salt says,
You're welcome.
No, he's not
Thanks,
taking
Salt.
my gold. I still have all my
And he
45.
said, are we going to take up the mission?
What's the mission?
We get 1,500
Am I
gold.
naked this whole time?
yeah, I'm trying to remember if Salt was Salt
Yes.
there when the big chest came. I know he was there for the
I don't
sacks
think he
of gold.
was.
I don't
Okay,
believe
never
so.
mind.
He wasn't.
X that.
Who doesn't say that?
No, he doesn't say that. He doesn't.
Okay, so what's the mission? Why do we have to get up? I
Yeah,
thought
what's
we
the
were
mission?
done.
Yeah, Cordelia, why would you disturb my awesome dream?
Yeah, why would you do... No, what?
Ah.
What dream? What was the dream?
All I heard
What
was
was your dream, dude?
I.
Shut up,
I.
all of you!
I woke up
Shut
thinking
up!
it was I.
Do you want to hear about the mission or not?
Well, yeah.
You see, Salt is on his stomach and he has his leg, and he's kind of like this, looking at you, and his.
Unless
legs
it
are going
involves
back
the
and
eye, I
forth.
want no involvement in it.
It
Well,
must
it
have
does
involved
not
the
involve-
eye.
Unless
the eye.
it doesn't involve the eye, I want.
Shh. Let Cordelia speak.
I like to notice I'm naked and cover myself.
Meanwhile, I haven't looked at Rhogar, so I don't want to see anything.
Thank
I've
you
been
for
staring
your-
at him.
What?
With disdain on my face.
Got a little bit.
Well,
angry.
just-
Yeah, dude, she likes
Justice
it.
game, Cordelia?
Just disdain.
You sure?
I
I would
don't
like
think
to
I
say,
banged a hooker.
the evidence says otherwise, but that is besides the point.
This is so unfair.
Do you want to know about the mission or not?
yes.
Yes.
The king commissioned and spoke to Elseisha and I with a
Yes, he
quest for 1,500 gold pieces to accompany
Split between
Dave
us.
back
Oh.
to the Summer Isles. Not the Summer Isles, some other land. I don't remember the name of
It's
it.
a
Disputed
disputed
lands.
land.
Disputed land, same thing.
Rhogar says no.
And 1,500 apiece. There are 4 of us, so that would be.
We've already signed up for it.
You guys signed up for it?
We said yes.
350.
That'd be
Honestly,
like
1,500 gold is a lot of money.
It would be
350 each.
350 each.
350 is a lot of gold.
That's quite a lot.
That's a lot of.
Rhogar, I wouldn't have to steal for weeks on that.
That's
You haven't
good
stolen
because you
anything yet.
haven't managed to steal anything except the watermelon merchant silver.
All right, Cordelia, you make an excellent point. We'll see about that. And that's all I say.
Cyphrus is pissed. He's like, yeah, I will go on this mission.
Okay, here I'm gonna level with you guys. Is the door shut?
Salt goes over and closes the door, and he comes back.
Okay.
His
Here's
little
Rhogar.
here's the deal.
He's cold
Yeah.
now.
Okay.
There's a lot of people in the disputed lands who I know.
That's disputable.
That's not disputable because they know me.
Mm-hmm.
They also kind of want to kill me.
Yeah, they
Why?
resent you. I know.
What
Rhogar,
does
I
that
know
mean?
your history.
Why do they want to kill you, Rhogar?
We don't need to get into it too specifically at this time, but
At
that
what point would we need to get into it specifically?
probably close to the disputed lands.
Which is
There
where
may
we're going.
okay, there may or may not be a price on my head from one of the kingdoms operating
Yeah,
in the
Rhogar's
disputed
a
lands.
criminal, man.
may
Just
or
like
may
me.
not.
Just like me.
Why don't we use the wand on him, and he can turn into an animal when we get to the disputed lands?
Perfect.
You could be my koala. We could reverse the roles.
Or we could leave you at the border and come back for you with your portion.
No,
If
no,
Rhogar
I
doesn't
want to
help,
stay with
then-
Rhogar, okay? I want to check out these disputed lands.
You don't know
I've
what
never
will
been
happen
there.
in the disputed lands. Why do they need such guards as us if it was no threat?
Okay, so
Well, there's obviously
the
a
disputed
threat.
lands
Cordelia.
are called thus because there's no one kingdom that has claim to them,
Thank
right?
you for the history lesson.
You asked. I'm telling. There's nomadic elf tribes that live in the region, right? They constantly run campaigns because they claim to control the territory. But Gleister and 2 other kingdoms also claim to control the territory. So they hire
So it
merc-
says Astoria and Norda.
Astoria and Norta. So those 3 kingdoms will hire the mercenary groups that work in that area to both fight the other kingdoms and fight the nomadic elves to protect the settlements from each kingdom.
So whose side are you on?
That's a complicated answer. I may or may not have operated in one of the mercenary groups, which may or may not now be trying to get my head and collect a reward.
So maybe the 4 of us should go.
And Saul says, how much is the reward? Just to know how valuable you are.
How much is it?
Yeah, what is your worth,
Rhogar?
Rhogar?
What is the reward?
Yeah, what is the reward, DM? Can, 1,000 gold.
250.
1,000 gold.
1,000 gold.
Rhogar.
Wow.
Pretty good.
We could get
Pretty
a
good.
2
You're
for 1
wanted,
deal
man.
here.
You can
We
try.
can't get Rhogar.
Well, what if we turn him in for the reward and then
What if he
polymorph
gets
him so he can escape and then we keep the reward money?
How about we turn in something that looks like Rhogar? Keep the original Rhogar.
We
and we
polymorph some-
escape.
Oh, good idea. You have a disguise kit, don't
We
you?
could polymorph an animal.
You have
no, I would feel
a-
too bad. I take it back.
I'm sure you have a spell that
I'm
can
just saying.
disguise a person.
This could be complicated. But I like the idea of the gold, because I need gold.
As do we all. Well, so are we all in agreement? We'll pursue this.
I am down, but Daith also maybe doesn't like me. So,
Why does he not like you?
Who's
What do you mean?
Dave?
How does he even know who you are? Have you met him before?
yeah, we met last night. Do you know what nomadic elves look like?
I'm
They've got
assuming
these
Dave now.
tattoos. They're
Do-
green.
do they all have
Oh,
their
I remember
ears
he's
shorn
that
off?
guy. That's
yeah.
Dave.
Oh, the ears shorn off?
No,
Not all of them.
No,
Why are you
no.
laughing?
Because that's what happens when they get captured by the mercenary groups.
No, they slice up their
They
ears.
slice off their ears.
That sounds
That's
cruel.
terrible.
Yeah, but you should see what they do to the people they capture.
What do they do?
What do
to
they do?
people?
You're being very coded.
They
Rhogar.
they
Speak plainly, sir.
okay. Well, they slice off. Okay, look.
Out with it.
They kill them, right?
And they eat their penises.
Well, that's close. They slice off the
what?
genitalia and leave it in the
You
mouth.
just
Then
had
they
a
cut-
night with a hooker. I think you can speak plainly before us.
I still don't think that happened.
And Salt raises their hands. And sometimes what they'll do is that they will plant a live person and a tree inside of them. And the tree grows slowly and rips the person apart.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
bummer.
That too.
death by 1,000 limbs.
Salt, surely you want to return to your people.
No,
and your
everybody's got
homeland.
bloodshed on their hands these days, Rhogar.
You want to travel the world and risk your life for people you don't even know and for the good of gold.
Yes.
You
What?
probably
How
have-
does? How's that different from what we're doing?
Don't you have a whole pile of gold buried under your mines that your people could get to? If you could
Don't you want
only
to go home?
go back to your...
And he takes out a pipe and he lights it and he goes, that was a lie.
There was no gold.
There was some silver.
What are you going to use your gold for?
He
I don't
gave
have
it. He
any
gave
gold
it to
right now.
us.
If you had some.
But we're gonna.
I like you
get
guys.
some.
I'm not gonna lie, and I like Elseisha the best.
Who's
Wherever Elseisha
second?
goes,
Who's second best?
I pat him on the head.
The
Such a question, don't answer it, Salt.
second best. Rhogar.
Yes. Suck it.
But I like all of you guys equally between Cordelia.
Oh, I'm
Cordelia,
flattered.
you don't like me very much. I can. You always hold me with disdain.
Salt, I hold everyone with disdain. It's nothing personal.
That's fair. That is very fair.
That's fair.
She seemed very disdainful to me as well at this moment.
It's
Oh,
only because
wow.
she thinks you slept with a hooker.
Well,
I don't think you slept with a hooker,
So
Rhogar.
did Rhogar sleep with a hooker last night just for the...
he kind of was kissing the blonde one, but then he started throwing up on her. And then I just spent the night with the three of them.
So you didn't have sex with a hooker. That's
Look
wonderful.
at me. I'm basically
Good for
cured.
you, Rhogar.
Thank
No,
you,
he said he
thank you.
kissed the hooker. He didn't, and then he threw up on her. There was no way she wanted to have sex with him after that.
Yeah, I
That's why
would.
she
You know
had
why?
sex with me.
She probably didn't want to have sex with him in the first place, except that you guys paid her.
I didn't pay anything.
Why do you think I paid you both 14 gold?
I see. He's trying to be a good man and hook us up. There we go, Salt.
No.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
reimbursing
I
because
paid
he
for the
took all
hookers.
3 women.
Yeah.
I know. No. Yeah. But he was hooking us up from the start. Yet we were so
no,
hard.
no.
No.
Whatever you want to say. My
Look,
dear.
I'm down for the quest. I need the gold. This
Alright.
this is the most of an offer that I've had since I left the mercenary group. Well, left is just since I was kicked out, since I fled for my life from the
You better
mercenary
not
group.
cause any trouble.
You better not cause
Yeah.
any trouble.
Rhogar, really, I really hope your history does not catch up to the rest of us.
That's called foreshadowing.
Perhaps
Also,
we
Cyphrus,
should pretend to
you-
be enemies and not friends when we go on this adventure.
I don't really think we have a choice.
I don't think we should appear too friendly with him.
We gotta take on anyone. We took down a little giant cyclops, right?
That's true. Look, I'm down. We can't trust the nomadic elf. He knows you're with me already.
That's true.
So I'm good for it, but we'll have to be on our guard. And I don't trust nomadic elves.
I think that means no drinking for you.
I think that's a very good point, Rhogar.
And you.
No, you can't control
Hey,
me.
it's for
Cordelia.
350 gold.
No drinking?
I'm down for no drinking. It's 350 gold, unless it's for the good of the quest.
I mean, yes, for the good of the,
For the good of
quest.
the quest.
I doubt we even
And
have
we
the
determine
room
that.
and the capacity to carry booze with us.
Elseisha and I determined that.
Capacity.
Look, it's just we're gonna really have to make sure we get our gold. The nomadic
true.
elves, they're not like these elves.
And Salt says, "Do we have to do the quest? What if we just get the gold?"
And leave?
This
That
nomadic
seems
elf
like-
is working for the king.
Yeah. I don't
We
think
don't
I
wanna
want
be
to
on the
offend
bad
the
side.
king.
Yes.
I don't want to get on the bad side of them either. They seem to have a crazy range with the dragons.
I think that Rhogar makes a good point, though. We should ask for half of our money up front
I think that is
before completing the quest.
fantastic negotiation.
Wonderful.
Okay,
I'll
so
let
shall
you lead the way on that deal, Elseisha.
all right, now will you guys turn around now?
I leave.
I haven't been looking at. I leave with Cordelia as well.
Okay, I get up and I get dressed. DM, throw me under the bus there, man. I'm gonna hear about that.
All right. So
Does like Cyphrus have no game or what? Or was he just
You
too
puked,
drunk?
you
were too drunk.
Drunk.
you were
okay.
on 1 HP.
Yeah.
I puked too.
Yeah.
We both.
Sure. Yeah.
And Salt says, "Listen, Cyphrus, I know where they live. So if we stay here another night,
We're not staying another night.
Maybe Salt.
we'll
just
have
maybe.
we'll have enough gold."
We will.
Are there such things?
Why
like,
stop
were they
at 3
elves?
Salts?
They're humans.
Are there half goblins? Is that a thing, Salt?
I don't know if we're compatible.
You might have a.
Well,
few
it
little
sounds like you were
salts.
compatible last night.
I was very compatible.
Did you leave?
I'm outside the door. I shout it through the
Are you whispering it to us?
door. Shout it through the door.
Alright, let's go. Let's go to the palace. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
The palace.
Okay.
Oh,
as,
still the town center.
so as you guys come down the tavern, you notice that Daith is in the corner, kind of just waiting for you guys to come, and he says, "Oh, my dear adventurers."
Good
And
morning,
he kind
Dave.
of waves over. Good morning.
Or
Did everybody
afternoon.
have a wonderful night's sleep?
It was
Yes.
lovely. Thank you so much.
Well
for
rested.
asking.
I
It's the
don't remember ever sleeping.
Oh, how unfortunate.
Yeah, I just remember waking up to Cordelia
Oh.
shouting in my face.
I didn't know you had a thing for gnomes, Cordelia.
You would know, would you? As we just met.
Yeah.
I happen to.
Cordelia's on a
Busted one!
Shall we head to the palace?
Just anything elves would be attracted to gnomes, but you are a half elf, so. Anyway,
You like
so
gnomes, Cordelia?
So, Dave? Cyphrus. No, I
the
don't.
king sent me down here to fetch you.
Yes.
Were you able to reconvene and talk about what was offered?
Yes, we were.
Yeah.
And we have come to a conclusion that we will go on this quest with you. We will accompany you on the condition that you pay us half of our amount now.
Okay.
The disputed lands
As a retainer.
as a retainer.
That sounds proper to me. We shall talk to the king.
Good and well.
And he gets up and then he leads out, and then you guys go through the city. The city seems to be. You notice that the dwarves are repairing back their embassy. Yeah, they're like on scaffolding, kind of repairing everything.
Scaffolding to get to a normal height. For the door.
You notice that the port is getting busy again. The human side was not damaged at all. You notice that the ironclad that you guys came in on is the only dwarven ship at the port, the only one that survived.
Thing's amazing.
Yeah.
Right?
I want that one. When we get
Yeah.
off here.
So you guys are able to.
It's the only ship, so seems likely.
Well, you can take a human ship.
I don't
Yeah, I don't
want
want
a
to
human
take
ship.
the human ship. I want that one. If there's giant waves, demon waves, I want that.
That's what happened last time.
Anyway, as you guys get to the palace, you notice Torondor talking to the dwarf captain of the Iron, Mordgrum.
Can you just say the king?
Martagram.
What?
Torondor.
Torondor.
Torondor was talking to Mordgrum, the dwarf captain of the ship. Oh, you weren't on the Ironclads. Never mind. You don't remember him. Or
Yeah, you
recognize
would
him.
know him.
Yeah, you were too
He's
busy.
our friend. Yeah, why are you
Why weren't you
sympathizing
there?
us and the demon wave? You
Or
weren't
he
there
was
for the
with
demon wave.
Fezzik
Yeah.
being
Wait,
possessed
what?
by the eye.
You don't know about the demon wave.
I don't. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Mordgrum waves at you guys. Ah, hello, friends.
Hello.
Good captain.
We were just discussing whether or not you'd be joining with me as
Yes.
I travel up to the disputed lands.
Absolutely, I did not know that you were coming too.
Ah, I'm your ship.
We're delighted to hear it.
Yes, that gives us great ease of mind.
And Toronto says, so did you, are you going to do this task then?
Yes, we are.
We would love to. We just have a policy as our team. We usually require half upfront as a retainer.
Ah, of course,
Perfect.
of course. So he tells one of his servants to fetch a smaller chest,
you
Oh,
and
think
they
this?
start siphoning out half of the 1,500. So what would that be?
350, 175 each.
175 each.
Okay. They start, but it is
150
Break time.
okay, 150. But
There's 5 of us.
he puts the
So-
750
Yeah.
all in one chest, and he says, and Mugrum said, I will put it right next to the cargo roll, unless you'd like it in your own personal.
I'll keep it my own personal. Thank you so
Boy,
much.
I'd like an.
It's pretty heavy.
Yeah, how
150
how
gold.
hefty is it?
It's all 5 of you or all 4 of you would have to pick it up.
I'll take my portion out of it.
How
It's-
heavy would that be?
Yes.
It's,
150 gold pieces would be like.
it's really, really
Wouldn't that be
heavy.
like a sack?
Uh,
150
Isn't
would
it like
be like
20 pounds?
right?
Can't you do a
Yeah,
strength
it's-
check?
I'd like
for
to
that?
take out
Gotta do a strength check.
50 of my coins.
Okay, you're able to take it out pretty. It's still just weighing you down because you have how much gold now?
8,000 copper, so 80 gold.
Plus the 50.
How much gold can we carry?
Yeah.
We'll say that you guys can carry. You guys can carry 100 gold.
Okay, 100.
gold.
So I'm gonna take. Okay, we should be careful about this.
I don't take any of my gold out.
Okay, and we're also going on a 10-minute break.
All right.
Break
We'll be
time.
right back.
See you guys in a second.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. Last on the break, we decided that they will be able to carry the 150 gold that the king gave them for payment.
Hell yeah.
So our heroes are substantially richer now.
Oh yes.
I feel my fortune swelling,
This is great.
along with my blue balls.
All right.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, dude, I do.
You're too deep into character. I don't know if I like it.
So Tarander says there are 4 lakes that run all throughout Elskindor, and they all end up at the Lake Vitali. This lake right
TV
here.
or
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Vitali. Nice.
You watch too much YouTube.
Well,
I don't watch any YouTube.
it's the name of a YouTuber.
Okay.
I like the name. I love the name. That's why we're laughing, though. We're not laughing because it's a bad name. We're just laughing because it's a YouTuber.
But you guys were the ones that named it, so I mean.
We did?
I did.
Oh.
Anyway, so Toronto says we trust that you will use discretion on your way to the lake, and there is a small island on the lake, which is where most of the Dave's people are, yeah.
Sounds lovely. We will of
But
course be
you will pass through Astoria and the East Haven, and even through Gleister. So there are a lot of potential ferry crossings that you will have to go through. I've told Morgram to not sail under our flag, and if you are attacked by one of these nations, nobody is able to say where you have come from.
Absolutely. Discretion is key.
Yeah, I imagine the 3 kingdoms surrounding the disputed lands aren't really.
I think it will help some that we are all from different nations ourselves. I'm from Astoria, Gleister. You're from.
I'm not saying where I'm from.
If I will have to say that reconvening with Morgan, he has told me again. We are accustomed to flying through the skies on our dragons. We don't have to worry about such discrete issues. And if you are able to successfully get to the island of the wild elves, then you will be paid 3,000 gold each if you
Wow.
make it back to Sumer Island.
That is incredibly generous.
Yes, of course.
We will do our utmost to
And
make this happen.
with that being said, if you are captured, we will not be able to intervene, unfortunately.
Understandable. So
Damn.
this is essentially Spec Ops.
I have an out of
Dark mission.
I have an out of
Yeah.
the game question. So we were already getting a reward of the 300, and then now it's 3,000.
So the 150 is our retainer to go on the quest. That's like a lawyer. That's what they're paying us to even.
Yeah. Half, right?
That
It was
Well,
half.
now
they've
it's
upped,
just- now
they've upped it. They've upped it because it's more
They've
dangerous
upped
than
the
they
total
originally
amount. We
thought.
still only get 150 up front. You're
Yeah.
not going to get 50
I know, but I have like, dude, like when did they change it to 3,000?
Right
Right
now.
now.
Right now.
Just now.
He just told us that.
Isn't that dangerous?
Yeah.
Yes.
We're just going.
It's
Are we,
very
are we back in
Traveling?
game? Are we back in game?
No, we're just traveling through lands, right?
Well,
So you're
Let's go back in game. I feel like back in game
Okay.
we could talk about it, right?
yes. So obviously we pray that you will not get captured or do anything. Most of you seem like wise individuals and will not get captured.
Yeah, my wisdom is 14, so I'm pretty solid.
Are there any questions before you depart?
Yes. What are the relations like between you and the kingdoms of Astoria, East Haven, and Gleister?
Norta.
And Norta. Would it-
Norta and Gleister and the East Havens are all. East Haven is mostly friendly to us. We have some elves there. Gleister, we are on neutral terms. I am sure that after the shipment arrives with the wild elves, we might not be in favorable terms with Gleister. Norta, we have a trade relations with them. They would be able to assist you if need be. Although with Astoria, they hate elves and anything that has to do with magic. They are aptly fond of dwarves, but I would not say that you are a magician of any kind of sorts. You will also be having magical items, so if you're stopped by an Astorian and their inquisitors, I would venture to say that it would be best to put them to the sword before they can capture you. Astoria will be the most dangerous land that you'll go to. They have no love for us.
Yes.
In fact, I'm sure that they would rather annex Gleister and Norta back into their original holdings.
Cordelia, these are your people, are they not?
They were
Astoria?
my people. I have no allegiance to them.
I will say the border of Gleister and Astoria have been dangerous at these times, especially when you go through the Tower of Brethel, which is on the eastern side of Astoria, closer to Gloucester. There is a new master there that has been rounding up any wild elves, or elves in general, for that matter, and anybody doing magic in the area. Our spies say that they even go into Gleister and East Haven to abduct magic users.
What's the name of that again, DM? Tower
of Brethel.
Brethel?
Breath hail.
And then how many will be accompanying us besides Dave from his company?
Just Dave.
Just Dave.
Just Dave.
Right. How much are we taking, and will we be able to transport it all? How are you anticipating us transporting it once we arrive?
You will be able to. There is a long. He pulls out a map. Or Margram comes and he pulls up a map.
This map is also listed.
We've got the map linked in the description down below if you're on YouTube or Twitch.
So you will be departing the Sumer Isles, and you will be taking this river all the way up.
So for anyone
to
that's
the
audio only,
Vitaly, Lake.
we'll be going into the very southernmost part of the continent and following a river, essentially snaking north and then heading west.
Yep.
Which is going essentially into the disputed lands.
And a giant river. Giant lake.
Into a giant lake, and that's where the island's on. So we're going to be going
Whoa, those are
north
powerful nations.
through Astoria. We're going to be bordering East Haven, Volster. Then we're going to turn west, and we'll be between Gleister and Astoria.
Yep.
Then we'll hit the lake.
Where are
One
they? Just
question: Are we going to be? Will the ironclad be
Right.
small enough to take us upriver, or will we have to commandeer a smaller boat?
It is quite a wide river. I'm sure that there will be parts where it'll be pretty tight. There are a couple of river crossings in Astoria. I'm sure Morgram, as long as any elven folk doesn't pop their head, would be able to get you across. He's been through the river many times.
Okay. Great.
Okay.
Sounds lovely. Thank you for the information.
Do you
Not a
mind if
problem.
we speak quickly as a party?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's huddle up in 5 feet of each other.
Okay.
Is your necklace
Yes,
on?
necklace.
Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. I think we might actually be okay as long as we stay on the ship. We're dealing with the actual elves when we're making the drop. If we only are escorting them, the dwarves take the chest off. I think we can do this mission with relatively no additional risk because of the price on my head.
And my ethnicity.
Yeah.
Question.
In game, out game.
I guess it's still in game. This boat. Do you think that there's?
Are you talking to us?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you think there are quite a few dwarves on it? Why do they need us?
Well, I think they've just been impressed with our resourcefulness, and we offer a few things that the dwarves don't. Magic, rogue. I'm pretty badass, so.
Seems like they shouldn't need anything as long as we're not attacked on the boat.
I think we're essentially an insurance program. If
You're-
everything goes smoothly, they won't need us.
Oh. We'll see after that happens.
Perhaps they've had issues though in the past, and they want to make sure that this gets their.
What I think that they're saying that they have. That's
But
why we're there.
The ironclad seems impenetrable, so with the cannons.
I think getting it back is more so the issue.
Understood. All right.
That's why they're paying us when we return.
You are a liability nonetheless, Rhogar. But that's to be expected.
But he can also be an asset as he knows the terrain.
Yes,
That's true.
very much so.
Rhogar, when you lived in Gleister and in these areas, what did you look like?
Myself?
What?
Was your hair longer? Your appearance was it
Maybe you
different
should
in
grow
any
some
way?
facial hair and
Perhaps you
Did
should
you
grow
trim
some
your
facial hair.
eyelashes, Rhogar?
I can grow a beard as we're traveling.
Is there any marks you need to cover up that they'll recognize you with?
Perhaps we should dye your hair.
How famous are you there?
Yes, I guess I'm asking how well do people know your
well,
appearance?
that you match reward posters.
Yes.
Yes. Let's dye my hair and I'll grow a beard, and I think I'll be okay.
Let's dye
How
your
about
hair.
shave your head?
How long is your hair now? Out of game.
Out of game, my hair is approximately this long.
Not very long.
Not very
Not
long.
very long.
We could get him a wig.
We could.
Let's
Let's dye his hair.
So
Let's-
about 3
In-
inches for audio viewers.
Yeah. So
let's just dye my hair. I'll grow a beard as we're traveling. How long, DM? Do we know how long of a voyage it should be?
With the ironclad, it should be about a 3-week journey.
Perfect. By the time we're in the territories that would be a worry, I should have a pretty good beard going.
Okay.
If we dye that in my hair, and I just keep my Claire's Dragoon insignia deep in my pack, I think I should be okay.
Right. All right. Somehow I have a feeling that insignia won't stay buried. Let's go.
Okay. Sarander says, "Well, I will have to retire. Do any of you have any questions for me? Or
No, you've been more than generous and fair in the information you've provided us, and we will do our utmost to your compatriots.
I will
and allies.
assure this mission is completed.
I trust that you will have success in it."
Do you have any advice as far as equipment that we should take on since it's going to be in the ironclad?
I would suggest making sure that if you are assaulted on the ironclad, which I will say, the last time Morgan did do this mission, he did have trouble when he got to the Tower of Brethel, or when he was able to see it from the river.
Okay.
They stopped him and they tried to, Astorian gods tried to delay him from reaching the isle.
Do you think it would be beneficial to unload the boat ahead of time and take it by land?
We'd
Going
still have
through-
to go through.
You'd have to, yeah. You still have to go through Astoria and Gleister, and he says that the count in Brethel has been sending his men over the border to kind of scour the land.
So, damned if we do, damned if we don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be quicker anyway if you go by sea.
All right.
Oh, were there any equipment recommendations?
Nothing of the sort. Maybe Mogrim will be able to assist you later on while you guys. You'll still have about a day, I believe.
Oh, perfect. I thought we were great.
No,
We'll have a
you
day
have,
prep.
you have about a day.
Perfect.
All right.
You're a
Thank you so
martial
much.
king, so I just thought I might as well ask.
Oh.
We'll see you.
How's your dragon egg?
I love it.
Still petrified?
Still petrified.
Oh, wonderful. Well, I know that you'll be passing by the God's Forge, which is a giant volcano. Maybe you'll wander your way out there if you don't make it back to the Sumer Isles, or on your way back.
On the way back would be perfect.
I will say that on the off chance that it does hatch, a word of advice: taming dragons tends to be a long, arduous process. They are quite intelligent beings. Us Sumer elves are able to dominate them with our magic, and of course, we let them breathe every now and then and relax. But dragons tend to be a wild kin.
Well, I've got the book.
I hope that's enough.
I hope that's enough.
Good evening to you.
Thank you so much, Your Majesty.
All right, and so he goes outside of the elven, and he calls to his dragon. He picks him up and he flies off.
That's so cool.
Anyway,
All right.
My dragon book says that the dragon's so big because it's so old.
All right. Mogram says, "All right, you'll have you'll have all of today, all of tonight. In the morning, we will pack up and we'll be ready to go.
Do you have any advice about the equipment we should prepare?
I will say, don't be wearing any heavy armor until we at least reach the shoreline.
Is there any type of equipment that would provide similar cover at not the detriment of dying if we fell overboard?
Us dwarves, at least us sailor dwarves, we're already heavier as it is. We just use our shirts, to be honest with you. The ironclad should be able to keep us safe. I've done this trip at least 4 or 5 times now.
Okay.
None of their weapons have penetrated us thus far.
Okay.
All right.
I like that meme. Okay.
All
So
right.
awkward.
Me and my men will,
are.
me and my dwarf will get the armament and the gold, and you notice that the dwarves start like hoisting up the gold chest. You notice that there's a green egg that one of the dwarves picks up, and they start heading over, and then they have a lot of different bows and different weapons that they start all hauling out from the armory inside the elven delegation, whatever it is, consulate. There we go.
See you in the morning.
Yes, I'll see you in the morning.
All right.
All right.
I would like to go to the wand shop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that the only shop that's still intact?
You notice that the only shop that is completely burned down is the tailor's shop.
Tragic.
Tragic.
Very tragic.
It makes sense. Their wares are very flammable, comparatively speaking.
All right.
So as you get to the as you get to the wand shop, you notice a small symbol or a small note that says, "Has gone away for a long vacation. Will be
Of course
back
he
in a
has.
month."
Lovely.
I'd like to shoot a firebolt.
At the magical barrier. It doesn't do anything.
Does it do it? Does it like?
You can make an Arcana check. It kind of gets absorbed into the shield. You can make a.
So if she like shoot it, just goes like.
Yeah, it's like bzzz,
Oh,
like
yeah.
that.
All right. Can I make
No,
an
not
No,
that.
that's so
It's
cool.
It's
You
more
know
like
how to
a.
open it?
bzzz.
No, critical fail.
What barrier? What wand shop?
You do not know how to open up the barrier.
Absolutely clueless.
So I'm thinking we should stock
Say
up
that
some
out of
healing
you.
potions.
All right.
I agree.
So these are all the shops in the area. There's
perhaps-
minus the tailor shop. There's a smithy. The wand shop is closed.
Cooking with
The
fork.
cooking.
Apothic.
There's apothecary
Logic.
shop. So probably the
Logic.
apothecary, right?
Heroes and dills.
Herbs and dills.
Oh.
Heroes and dills.
What
Or
does this
you
one
can-
say? Elven heels.
Oh,
Maybe we
okay.
should go to Elven Heels.
Okay.
Perhaps.
So.
Dills-
Is that a
herbs-
chain? Is this a one-off?
Herbs and dills.
All right, let's go to Elven Heels.
Okay. As you approach
a
Elven
shoe
Heels,
shop.
you notice that there's a young elven maiden with a sign that has an arrow pointing toward the Elven Heel shop. She seems to be a young girl, very very small in stature, probably like 100-year-old in elf standards, but she's very
Nice.
very small. And she says,
Long.
"Welcome everybody.
Thank you so much.
This is my father's shop. I'm sure he will love to speak to you. And to be honest, everything's 50% off. So it's a great
Love that.
sale.
Lovely. Thank you so much for letting us know.
Of course.
This
of
is
course.
marketing tactic is ingenious.
Brilliant.
First of all,
So you guys open up the door, and
Come
hear a
here.
little
I had something
bell.
I wanted to say so badly, but I didn't want to say it. And I didn't.
Are you gonna hit on her?
No, I was gonna say so.
were you gonna say
What were you gonna say?
lolly?
I'll tell you afterwards.
All right, he'll tell us afterwards.
What?
All right, and you see an elf say, "Welcome everybody. Welcome to Elven Heel. How may I assist you?"
I do.
Friend, what? We were just curious about some healing potions.
Healing. That is my specialty.
Love that.
How many would you like?
What
How
are
much
you?
do they cost?
And what do you have?
What kind of healing potions do you have?
Do you have any group healing potions that heals multiple people simultaneously?
That's a good question.
If you split up the vial, you can probably get around at least 5 heals. But that's any normal healing
Okay.
potions.
I don't know much about this.
They are about 100 gold per healing potion, but everything is 50% off.
Oh, lovely.
What a... Wow, you guys make so much money.
Can I?
What other healing herbs do you
Dang.
have, sir? And what is your name?
Cameron. My name is Cameron.
Cameron.
Cameron the elf.
Cameron the
It's
elf.
nice to meet you, Cameron.
Yes.
What fine herbs do you have here for healing, as well as your types of healing potions?
Well, we have herbs that gives you energy. We have herbs that heal you just slightly, probably about. If you have a cut, if you take a bite of it, it'll heal you 1 hit point.
Okay.
What quality are the healing potions that you got?
No, I can't.
Or the finest.
Charmin.
The finest.
Yeah, I don't
Listen,
do it.
our normal baseline healing potion, which
Like spell
should
charms.
heal a man quite adequately, is the 50 gold.
Sure. Yeah, do
For the 100 gold, you get one that will heal 100 hit points.
100 hit points.
But you divide that up, into vials. Save money.
Um,
Maybe I should work for you, Cameron.
Maybe you should.
I don't think you should because you'll save the customers money.
Oh, yeah.
Am I right, Cameron?
Rhogar.
Absolutely.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Dude. You can't know me. I'm rogue.
I'd like
Practically speaking, how much would the normal 50 gold healing potions? How much would they do?
D&D, would
of
you
HP?
consider Cameron sufficiently distracted?
Oh gosh, Cordelia, no.
Where's everybody at?
I'm talking to him.
I'm
Okay,
talking
so he's
to him.
distracted.
I'm there too.
Cool.
No need to steal things.
Yeah. No need to steal.
That's right,
I
Cypher.
should have been executed.
Okay. So these
Yes, we
are
should lay low.
these are all his
Good
wares.
For you, Cypress. Good for you.
He says,
can
actually,
try them.
I greatly overestimated my 100 gold one. I have a healing pot, which heals moderately. There's a greater healing, and there's a superior healing potion.
Superior healing.
So healing, the normal healing one does 2d4 heals, plus 2. And then greater one does 4d4 plus 4. And then the superior one does 8d plus 4 plus 8. 8d4 plus
8.
8. Yeah.
That'll
How
for
much?
sure heal
What's the
anyone
different
for.
prices on those?
Okay, the normal one is 50 gold.
Oh, the price
greater,
is the same.
The greater healing one is 100 gold. The superior one is 200 gold.
But we have you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have you.
We've got you.
Ew.
All right.
And we have me.
You can't heal. Oh, and we have me. I can heal myself.
And
No, but we have me.
Thank
that
you
can
very much
help.
for explaining that.
you.
And what more details of your herbs?
I do have one herb
Just one.
that will heal 1 hit point.
And how much is that one?
5 silver.
I'll take it.
How much?
How many
That's half
would
a
you
gold.
like?
That's half a gold.
You're
I'll
spending
take- I'll
half a
take-
gold for 1 hit point.
2 of those.
2 of them?
Dude, she collects herbs. Remember?
Yeah.
Collect
That's
them.
in game. I say
You
that.
could
Yeah.
steal, and you're not. Don't question.
What?
What if I get
Okay.
You guys were within 5 feet, right?
Yes.
I was talking to Cam.
Okay.
I was talking
Is there anything else I can offer you in my
No,
wares?
that's gonna do it, Cameron. Thank you so much.
Oh yes, have a wonderful day.
You too. Love your marketing.
Thank you.
So just to
My
be-
daughter is lovely.
Oh, yeah.
Just to
I meant
clarify,
the sign.
when you said there's 50% off, that the 50
Cleric
gold
flag.
rate for the normal healing potion was after the discount.
Yes.
Just clarifying.
Yes, it's
So
called
since
an
I have 2
upsell.
herbs, I get 2 hit points for if I were to use that. Okay.
I want to say to Cameron. So everything 50% off. Does that include your daughter, Cameron?
Oh my goodness.
I want to.
Thank you very much, Cameron. We are leaving.
Fortunately, she's outside of the store, my friend.
Outside of the store, so does that mean she's free and anybody can pick her up and walk by, right?
I leave.
I leave as well.
I'm
been-
still
I've
in
been out
there.
the door.
Let's see who's response.
I'm gone.
You
We're
should-
not here for any of
You
this.
should follow your friends. And he laughs.
What you gonna do, Cameron?
Why are you being rapey? She looks like a
Cyphrus.
child.
I'm not being
Every time
rapey. She's
you're on
100.
good terms.
Then this is.
Argue with someone.
I am speaking out of game. I never argue with people in
She
this game.
looks. Okay.
I was
you do?
100-year-old elf looks like a 12-year-old.
Listen, I
human.
lead the store, okay? Okay, I just...
Okay.
So,
I wanted-
does Cameron's friend Chris
I'm so bad with this
Hanson
kind of
make an
stuff.
appearance out of the back of the shop?
I'll lead the
I go
joke.
back-
Cyphrus, sit down.
I go back into the store. Cameron, good sir, sorry. Do you have any ointments?
You might want to go to the apothologic shop for that.
Thank you very much, sir. I make my way to Apothologic. Pathologic.
Welcome to a pathologic.
Are you still in the?
Is
Where
this a
are
goblin?
you? Are you
No,
in
I
the?
left.
No.
I left.
Okay.
Oh!
Assuming I'm with you.
Hi, great to meet you. How are
Very
you?
good to meet you. What is
Wow.
your name, sir?
My name is Frederico.
Federico. Is anyone else with me?
No, I'm
No,
not there.
no.
Okay,
This
so
is a no.
I'm with you.
Federico is the same height as Cyphrus. He has a long handlebar mustache. He has wild, like Albert Einstein hair,
Federico.
and it's red.
Okay, very cool. Federico.
What can I do for you here at Apothologic?
Do you have any healing ointments?
Healing ointments?
Yes. Or healing herbs?
Healing? Healing herbs, you're going to have to go to Elven Heals for
Yes,
that.
I've been to
Oh.
Elven Heals.
Well, I do have ointment.
What kind of
A
ointment?
Sol, maybe?
And what is this?
It doesn't heal, I'll be honest with you. But it could, maybe if somebody's having trouble sleeping or having a nightmare, they'll be able to sleep right on their merry way.
Buy one for Cyphrus. He has nightmares.
Only 10 copper.
Oh.
Red top.
I'd like to walk into the shop after her. I decide. After.
Welcome to Apothologic!
I look to Cordelia and I say, Cordelia, I never known.
Oh, how lovely! We have
Yes,
a
my
friend who's a
name
gnome.
is Frederico.
Lovely to meet you, Federico.
Yes.
What were you showing Elseisha just now?
A soothing soul.
Oh, how does it work? Could I apply it on my enemies?
Wow.
Cordelia.
I
yes,
have heard from my numerous customers that if they are having trouble going to sleep, it will soothe them and have nothing but sweet dreams. Only 10 copper if you're having trouble
How
sleeping.
long
Cyphrus
does
has
it make them
nightmares.
sleep? How many
Well,
hours of guaranteed
For
sleep?
about 12. Guaranteed.
It puts you to sleep for 12 hours.
Yeah, it does.
Oh. I would very much like to purchase
How long does it take to kick
a
in?
few of these.
They'll have to really vigorously rub it into their scalp, of course.
No, stop.
I throw
Now.
Cyphrus at the ogre. He lands on the shoulders.
Oh, you give me scalp massage.
Can I?
Dream
long
of
does it take
dream
to
of
kick
thick
in?
over women.
About 20 minutes.
Oh, that's
20
not
minutes.
bad.
That's a
That's a long combat.
long-
If you have a little bit of chamomile tea, you might, kick up the
Cyphrus,
process.
dexterity check. Get the
I
camel
would like to
tea.
buy
I'm
2
gonna love
vials of
this.
it.
2 vials of it. All right, so that will be
20 copper?
20 copper. Thank you, my lady.
And what other tinctures do you have?
Tinctures.
This is an apothecary after all.
Well, yes, it is. What can I interest you in?
Do you have any dyes or perfumes?
Dyes. I have purple perfumes.
I don't
Dyes.
feel like
I'm
my-
sorry. I have purple
character.
dyes.
Purple dyes. Do you have anything?
Perfume. I have quite a few.
Okay.
I have. Let's see here. And he gets out a book. I have a basilisk liver perfume. I have a fish's eye. I have a Medusa's scowl.
And what does the Medusa scowl do?
The Medusa scowl. It if you want a suitor to no longer be suited in you, you would spray this on me.
Interesting. What of the hair dye? Do you have any dyes that would work for hair?
The purple dye would work just fine. It'll probably stick in. It's a very oil-based kind of dye.
And how much for that?
I would probably say 5 silver.
5 silver.
Yes, it's very expensive.
Very expensive.
Very expensive.
And what other perfumes do you? I'm sorry to bother you, but what
Oh,
other
no.
perfumes did you say you had?
At Apothic Logic, we're here to serve you.
Thank you very much, Federico.
What's that? What did you say?
I said thank you very much. What other
Thank
perfumes do
I
you
don't
have?
get- Oh, sorry. Back to business. Anyway, as I was saying,
I leave.
the basilisk
Yes.
one,
What does the basilisk one do?
If you want a suitor to be frozen in the aroma of your love.
Can't say that I want that.
Oh, all right. Well, we have the chicken salt flavor. We have
You know what, Frederico? I think that I am good for this day.
good for this day.
Yes.
Can I offer you any herbs or anything? Anything medicinal? It's chamomile tea.
Do you have any
chamomile?
fennel?
Fennel?
Yes.
Of course I have fennel.
How much for these fennel seeds?
I'll sell it to you for 10 copper.
10 copper. You got it.
And
there you are.
it'll be
Frederico.
about 30 fennel seeds. There you go. Have at it.
30 fennel seeds are
Too much.
very small.
Well,
They're the size of grains of rice. So perhaps I could have some more.
What
How
are
about a
you
pound?
using this for?
Oh
okay,
my.
half a pound. That's quite a better measurement.
Thank you very much.
She's going to prepare a nice little remedy for Cyphrus when he has nightmares, right?
What?
That's what all this is for?
She's like
Here you
an
are, Frederico.
apothecary.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
She's
so
collecting
much.
ingredients,
All right.
right? For
Yes.
research.
Yes, and I go out and I tell Rhogar, if you're looking for hair dye, they have some in there. If you're going to either shave your head or dye it purple.
Purple hair would be very different.
Purple hair would be actually very cool as well.
Memorable.
Do you want to dye your hair with me?
Oh my goodness. Of course he wants to. Frederico's very nice.
Yes,
Cyphrus,
I do.
there's another
You
gnome
do?
in there.
Yes.
All right, let's go buy the dye.
Can we just
Alright.
assume that we wrapped up that transaction?
Welcome to Apocalyptic!
Alright, he sells you guys.
Hey!
Hey!
Oh,
Fred!
no.
Dude, man!
Wow, I thought I was the
Finally.
only gnome out here.
I know, right? Someone like that.
Where are you from?
I'm from Sunderland, Millennium.
Sunderland,
Yeah, I'm in the
Millennium.
streets,
What
man.
in the world? I am from the crook. I am from Salabassin. I am from Salabassin.
Is that like
We
south of it,
named
or?
Salabassin.
Yeah, it's south.
It's the same country.
That's
yeah,
where
same
Jeffrey
country,
starts
yeah.
from.
What? We're probably related somehow.
Hopefully not.
Family discount.
But you know,
Family discount.
You know-
You
What
are
about
you
this?
are a gnome. You
Yeah.
are a gnome. What is your profession?
Mercenary.
no, I am a mercenary, but I am also a locksmith. I help
A
people
locksmith?
get into their houses in case if they are, if they lock themselves out.
You do God's work.
I very, sometimes it does feel like that.
Well, I'll give you
The cleric gets so pissed right there. The cleric's like, God's work.
for two vials of the purple dye, which is what you
Purple
guys
dye,
came from.
yes.
I will sell it to you for 18 silver.
Perfect.
18 silver. that's
So 9
pretty
gold.
Do we want to do different hair dye?
Unfortunately, that is the only dye I have.
Sounds great, anyways.
9 gold. I'll pay for it.
Okay.
Well, welcome to, you're always welcome back to Apothologic.
Thank you so
All
much,
right, man.
Federico.
All right.
Cordelia, are you sure there's nothing that
You getting
need
tired
anymore from
of the sales
Logic?
pitch, man?
Got my
Oh,
ointment.
you haven't left?
I paid and I'm gone.
No, I never get tired of it. I love serving my customers.
All right, we are going on.
All right. Thank you so much. Have a great
Take
day.
care. What was your
We
name?
gnomes are cheerful people. I
Yeah, we
leave.
sure are. All right.
He never answered.
Okay,
I was trying
so
to say he has a good life.
you
He
guys
seems like he has a good
Salesman
life.
is tough.
Entrepreneur,
He's
salesman.
gonna give up the life of a thief.
Yeah,
row.
I
He's
know.
gonna
Bro,
be
you're
calling.
too sympathetic.
He's gonna become a merchant.
I'm going soft.
You notice that the watermelon guy is back up. You notice that the jewelry guy is back up as well.
Oh,
There's
did he
some-
get all of his
There's-
jewelry that he dropped?
There is.
Did he?
You notice that the smithery is smithing some armor. At the smith and ship's
Probably
shop.
plate armor. Useless to me.
Smith and
And
Chips.
You could go ask for leather studded armor.
Do they have an ice cream shop where they have Smith and Chips?
Tell you what.
you notice one of the carts at the marketplace is selling ice cream.
Tell you
I
what,
think let's all go
Cyphrus,
to bed and go on our journey tomorrow.
why don't you go to the
Yes.
smithy,
I will.
look for your leather studded armor, and look if there's anything that'll give me 14 AC and won't make me drown.
That'll. So you want leather armor, right?
I won't, but
You
not
al-
normal.
You already have leather.
But you said that it would sink.
I would think.
You have very heavy leather.
But we
armor.
didn't talk to anybody. We just took it.
You want a lighter grade of leather armor,
But not lighter.
or
Are
you
you
want
still
like.
wearing the leather armor?
Yeah.
And you don't want to go and talk to the smithy?
I don't want to go talk to the smithy. He's gonna go talk to the smithy.
Why don't you want to talk to the smith?
Because he
I'm
stole
wearing his armor that
He also got armor as well. Oh no,
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
He didn't.
I thought you guys
So-
did.
Alright, I
Salt
go to the
has
smithy.
Oh, Salt does have some.
Yeah,
Soul
so
has
awesome.
some.
So you go
Soul
to the
pick
smithy,
up.
check for me on that, and what do you want me to check at the sword and mace shop for you?
So what is
Some
your,
real
what is your
nice
leather armor? Oh, just it's
Cooking with
Magical-
swords.
It's so the leather armor. It's like it doesn't hurt me with stealth, but the trade-off is that
It's
it's
heavy.
more powerful than normal leather armor. But it also, if I fall in the water, I'll drown.
I want you to find me a
Just
cool finesse
normal.
weapon, okay?
Okay, I'll check
Do you know
if
what
they
finesse
have
means?
anything. It means you don't use strength like a pussy.
Okay.
All right.
Good, you got it.
Let's continue.
I want a
Good
finesse
DM.
weapon. Do you know what finesse weapon is?
Okay. So you are going to the smith and ship shop.
Yeah.
You notice there's a
Smith
lot
and
of,
ship.
yeah. There's a lot
That's
of
hilarious.
there's a lot of like replica ships all over the place. You see that the
Oh, ship in a bottle. Do I see a ship
you
in a
see
bottle?
a ship in a bottle.
I see a ship in a bottle.
Um,
Good.
You see that there is a lot of mail armor. You see that there's the occasional leather armor as well. You notice that the smith of the shop has just crafted a very ornamental plate armor.
Ooh.
It has. It looks very akin to some of the dragon rider armor that you saw the dragon riders wear.
Okay.
Dragon.
Excuse me, sir. Do you have any studded leather armor? And also, that plate armor looks really fancy.
It is very fancy. I sell very few of them. I make one at least every 5 years.
Every 5 years. How much is that?
It is about 5,000 gold.
5,000 gold.
Oh wow.
And you think, why would you even craft such plate armor if no one can ever even afford it? Besides, no one beside a
Cyphrus
king,
is
of
mad.
course.
Well, Glaiwine personally bought his at my shop.
Okay.
So there, I have plenty of business to go by. Don't worry, young man.
Okay.
I'm uncomfortable.
Do you
I
have
have
any
any studded?
leather
A lot
armor?
of conflict in
Yes.
this
An
episode.
upgrade
There is.
from what I am currently wearing.
An upgrade from
An
what you're
upgrade,
wearing?
yes.
No, but I might have some at my house if you're interested.
You don't go to his house. Cyphrus is gonna be a pedophile.
Stranger danger.
Stranger danger.
He says anything about puppies or candy, you walk away.
Why would you have it at your house?
We just need to take my white van.
Special order. There's not a lot of gnomes such as yourself that would like, except Federico, of course.
I just met him.
Yes, he's quite a lovely gnome.
Yes.
Um,
I think he's
I don't
depressed
like that
though,
tone.
but
depressed. Very, very interesting. There's not
That was
very
so
many
so out of character.
people that would want leather armor, studded leather armor. But like I said, my name is also my name is Saul. My name is
Saul.
Saul the Smith.
All right. So, well, you take care of yourself.
You don't want to.
No,
You don't want
I will
the-
pass.
Okay.
Wait. No, I will pass. Thank you
You'll
so
pass?
much. Yes.
Okay. Well, if you decide you'd like to come back later tonight, my house is behind my smittery.
All right. Take care, Saul.
Take care. And
Good day.
he
Oh.
grabs
That's uncomfortable.
your arm.
What?
Cordelia.
He's a pervert.
Cordelia's gonna firebolt you.
All right.
I had to go somewhere.
Good dexterity. Okay, sword and mace shop.
All right. Sword and mace shop.
Why?
Before you go to the
can't
sword
take
and mace
advantage of
shop,
small
you
people.
notice that
You just said you would kidnap the other guy's daughter.
Cyphrus can be petted other people.
Why does
but
it
not
all
with him.
happen?
This is great, fast karma, isn't it?
anyway, Princess
Mess.
Lyastra comes to you and she says,
So pull it two-handed.
sorry, she arrives at your presence and then she says, Rhogar.
Oh, princess.
Yes,
Good to
yes,
see you.
yes. I am so sorry. My father decided that he forgot that you still have the dagger that that was meant for Cyphrus, and obviously, of course, Cyphrus has been
better.
It's better.
Oh yeah.
Yes. So he would like his dagger back.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Rhogar. It's obviously a gem of our people, and we're very, very glad that you've kept it safe and did not have to use it on Cyphrus.
Yeah, that was so great that I didn't have to stab him with it.
Yes.
Him
Wonderful, wonderful.
spontaneously combust into flames.
Am I standing there?
You can be standing there if you'd like.
Okay. We can always change our mind, you know. We might change our mind on this trip.
Yes,
kidding,
of course.
of course.
Of course.
Roasted gnome.
Why?
You're not there.
How is your
Oh.
cloak?
Oh, it is fabulous. Thank you
Wonderful,
so
wonderful,
much
wonderful.
for the
You got a-
lovely gift.
You got a cloak?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
big one.
Don't you think it shows off my coloring?
Sure. Makes your eyes look very blue.
Thank you.
I'm uncomfortable.
I am most. I am anticipating when you will all arrive back to the Sumer Isles.
We cannot wait ourselves.
Yes.
The sooner back, the sooner better for everyone.
The
Absolutely.
sooner back to sooner. You guys should patent that.
Sooner
Oh.
better.
Sumer.
Wonderful.
Sooner back to Sumer.
Oh my
Well, we are very, very happy
Sooner the
that we
better.
have found friends in you.
Is there
Yes.
any equipment that you could recommend that would help us better protect the treasure on our mission?
You mercenaries, I'm sure, are well acquainted with all of the trappings of escort voyages.
Of course. We're just always looking for upgrades.
Of course.
Things that not found in
Upgrades.
other lands.
Yes, of course, of course. Well, what items we gave you is
They've
should
been-
be
They are
sufficient.
amazing.
Yes.
They're incredible. So thank
And
you
of
so
course,
much,
if your
Miles.
dragon ever hatches,
That
you can always come back to the Sumer Isles.
dragon training classes?
Yes. Although it is very, very off chance, of course.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. The
Volcano, bro. Magical stuff.
You're not there.
anyway.
I'm
And
speaking out of game.
She takes off and she waves to you guys.
Okay.
Cyphrus is taking a long time. Should I go check on him? I know you can't go in there yourself.
Yeah, sure. I'll just walk into the weapon shop real quick. Hey, man, what's up, weapon shop?
Welcome, welcome to my weapon shop.
Do you have any weapons that are unusual and awesome
Unusual?
in their stats?
Yeah.
What are you looking for, friend?
Swords of either the one-handed variety or the finesse variety.
You know, so this is a human.
Or
that you're
two-handed
speaking
variety.
to. And he says, well, I wish I could craft as elegantly as the elves.
This poor guy.
I'm just really, really depressed right now, man. You see that hole over there in the wall?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, there was some rock that got thrown and took out that whole entire side of my shop.
Oh, by the Cyclops?
Yeah, I assume by the side.
Yeah, I'm really glad that my party and I were able to take it out.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh, you guys were the ones able to do it.
It was crazy, dude. There was like a giant brain in there. It was
A
nuts.
giant brain.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Where are you from?
What is up with this stream?
Careful.
I'm from Gleister.
You're from
I'm
Gleister.
from Gleister.
Wow, I'm from Astoria.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, would you like any of my wares? You see some normal looking daggers and nothing seems to really catch your eye. Just the shopkeeper's pretty depressed.
Nah, man, I'm good. Thanks, though. I was just looking for unusual stuff.
Just nothing unusual here. Just a normal
Cyphrus, are you okay?
human shop.
Okay. Well, I'll see you later, then, man. Good
You'll-
luck. Good
You'll
luck.
see me later.
Maybe. I don't know if I'm ever back in Sumer looking for weapons.
All right.
Good luck. Good luck
Carry
with the
on.
whole.
What's wrong with him? What's wrong with him?
All right, I'm walking to the armory or
What's wrong
whatever
with
shop
everybody?
that Cyphrus is in.
Can I hustle after them? Too?
I wasn't. I'm not
And
there.
I would like-
That guy's
Are you going to the armory shop?
No,
That's
no.
weird.
Just if I see them out.
I would like to say
Street.
to the guy and say, "Hello, I'm
Hello,
looking
welcome
for
to my shop. I am Saul the Smith.
Nice to meet you, Saul Smith. I'm Cordelia. I am looking for a friend, a normal, average-sized human male, he's looking for some studded leather armor.
I have not seen a.
Who's it for?
It's too late. She's
Oh.
already said it.
I haven't seen a normal human male in the shop. A gnome was here recently.
Yes, but I'm looking for leather armor.
Leather armor. Well, I have some normal leather armor here.
Okay. But
Would
you
you
don't have
like-
any studded leather armor for humans.
No studded leather armor for humans. Only gnomes. What barely be able to fit a brawny human.
So you do have studded leather armor for a gnome.
For a gnome, yes.
Oh, okay. Lovely. Lovely. Let me check, because I know somebody who needs that, and I will get back with you.
Okay, absolutely.
It's a weirdo.
So I like to run out of the...
Whisper, whisper.
I'm going to run out of the
Thoughts.
shop and send a message
Thoughts.
to you.
Don't take thoughts of that guy. You don't know.
Where are you? Where are you at?
What?
Are you still in the shop? Or you
No,
left?
no, I've left the shop. I'm hanging outside a different shop.
Cyph-
Like, let's say shop's here. I'm hanging out.
I
with
grab
going
you,
on?
and I see you, I grab you, and I say,
Cordelia.
Cyphrus, did you get your armor?
No, because I think that armor comes with only a special condition.
Did you want studded leather armor?
I really did want it, but it wasn't worth the price.
Give me the gold, and I'll buy it for you.
I don't think it'll take gold. Honestly, I don't know
Will
what
you let
it'll
me
take.
try?
He definitely wants the booty.
Sure.
Not the
I
gold
hand
part.
quote.
Typically, it costs 45 gold pieces.
Sure,
Are
if you
willing to
can
pay
buy
that?
it, I will reimburse you.
Okay. No, I need the gold now. I don't trust you. Are you
I
going
don't
to...
trust you.
I gave you your gold after the mission. How do you not trust me? You keep threatening to steal from me. Are you going to give it to me or not? I can go buy it right now.
I will take a pass on the.
All right. All right. We don't have to get it. I would like to go back to the inn. I turn to leave.
I will.
Okay.
I would like you, to, however, to
You see Saul step out of his shop,
to.
and he says, "Oh, you two are friends."
No, we just bumped into each other on accident.
I see.
He got in my way,
Oh,
and I pushed myself.
I wish he would get in my way.
Oh, my
Look at
goodness.
this.
Use the.
I'm going back to the
I'm going back to the inn as well.
I.
And you see
This
Saul.
town. Can I catch up to Elseisha? What is
Walking.
with this town shops?
I don't know what's going on. with
This is
town
the
shops.
damn capital of the elves. You think they've had some good
Oh,
swag?
this isn't the capital of the elves.
Oh.
Mid-Sol is.
But the king lives here, right?
No,
No, it's just an elven
he's
council.
visiting.
Oh. This is sorry, I'm breaking
Cordelia's exasperated. No.
No, this is where all of the traders from all over the world can gather.
So you're gonna get a lot of.
Man,
This
all
is
the
a very
traders
strange-
from all over the world, and there's not any good
Finesse.
equipment.
Yeah, I would agree. The healing shop could have had better healing potions. But
I'm just
It is
going.
what it
Let,
is.
I guess all
Let
that's
us
left
go
is to
back.
go back to the inn and sleep and get ready for
good
tomorrow.
night rest. Yeah,
Let's
I agree.
just assume.
See you, Elseisha.
Walking back.
Well, we're walking. in the
I
same
am
direction.
walking back. I've
Oh, I
been
thought
walking
when we got back, and I'm like going. to
Oh,
my
okay.
room.
Can't
I'm
do
just
that
going up
to
to
me.
my
You
room.
were talking with me.
I'll go to my
15
accommodation.
seconds.
Yes,
So-
I pretended not to know
What
you
time of
because
day
I'm a
is it?
creepy guy.
It is it's about 5 p.m.
So
I'm going to bed.
I'm not to go back and
I'd
talk
like
I've had a
to-
rough day.
I'd like to get some
with
cider
that
and some
creepy
dinner.
guy.
Okay, and Trader Joe says, "Oh, cider and dinner, what a wonderful meal combination."
Yes.
And he hands you some cider and some dinner.
Thank you very much.
I'd like to get the same and go to bed.
Okay.
I would like to
Same
eat
as
too.
dinner.
Where's Salt been?
Where is
Salt
Salt?
is just
Roaming
hanging
about.
about. He's just
Hoeing.
roaming.
Probably hoeing.
Own it up.
Anyway, he's been with you guys.
I'd like to pay for Salt's dinner. Do I have to pay?
Oh no! The king paid for
Sweet.
the
Then I
the
would like to
week.
order a dinner for Salt as well.
Salt says, "Thank you, Elseisha."
You are very welcome, Salt.
All right.
I like to order dinner and also say, Trader Joe, don't you think those shorts are a bit short? I mean, you have to consider it. If some of us down here, we might get more than an eyeful.
Well, I guess you have X-ray vision because you can see straight through the bar. But you're more than happy to.
No, I saw you walking around.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
of course. Well, I like to be free. I have very brawny legs.
Maybe I should try that one day.
Are you friends? Ask him if he's friends with the armorer.
Are you friends with the armorer
Oh, Saul.
Smith guy?
I don't like him very much.
Why not?
He has a weird inclination for people of your stature.
Yeah, I mean, it's very off-putting. All right, thank you so much for dinner.
Okay. And then
You did ask for leather-studded armor. In Saul's defense,
That's normal. That's,
practically
normal.
a gimp suit.
What?
I think we should all go to sleep.
We're all
I'm
in
actually
bed and we
confused.
wake up the next
Instead of
morning.
the armor,
All right, so you're in
studded
bed.
leather
You're in bed.
armor.
I finish my
You went to
food
bed?
and I go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Angrily.
Okay, so Salt
I want-
Salt goes up to you. He's like, "Hey, buddy,
What's
we
up,
have
Tom?
one more night here.
I'd like to watch
One more night?
Oh
Rhogar
my
go to
Alright,
bed.
let's
I'd like to watch Rhogar go to bed with my own eyes.
let's do it right this time.
Hello.
You're not in the
Like
same
I'm like
room.
keeping an eye out as I watch him go.
You guys have a separate.
You're in a
room.
separate room.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
talk.
she's peeking.
I'm looking
Oh,
to see if he went to his room
gotcha,
alone.
gotcha.
What,
Yeah.
Cordelia?
You don't see anything. You don't know.
Do I notice her looking?
No, we're downstairs. at
Oh, we're
the
downstairs,
bar,
yeah.
Then you saw me very moodily go into
So-
my room.
Yes, I did.
Let's get those ladies again, plus a
Oh.
couple more.
Oh my goodness, Cyphrus. Why?
Cause Salt offered.
Are you gonna be?
It's like it's not my fault. It's clearly Salt's fault. You should get some studded leather armor for the girls.
Oh god.
I will say, you know what? We might need our rest for tomorrow. What? But we can go if you'd like.
You're gonna have to pay for his hookers too.
If they are you gonna enter exhaustion if they go to the
Yeah,
hookers?
are you gonna be tired tomorrow?
Oh, dude, that's a dilemma. What stage exhaustion?
Just the first stage.
That's bad.
I don't care. All right, I'll go by myself. So you
Oh,
take
my
care.
goodness.
Just tell me what was that redhead's
I
name?
thought it was because Salt.
What?
suggested it.
Rosalind, right? That's her name.
Rosalind.
All right.
Rosalind.
All right. Good night, Salt.
All right.
I would like to go and find Rosalind.
You want to be Eskimo Bros with Salt really bad,
He
huh?
can't remember the king's name, but he remembered Rosalind.
Rosalind like that.
Salt says, all right, well, I can at least show you where the tavern is.
All
Or
right.
They call it the palace.
I don't
Anyway.
want to hear.
Alice.
I don't want to hear Cyphrus's narrative of sleeping with a hooker. Thank you.
It'll fade to black, I'm sure.
Anyway, so
I hope it does.
Salt's coming around.
I
He
just have a
he
feeling.
he,
D-
he
DM
knocks
offer.
at the he knocks at the door, and you see a woman in a black-haired bun with a black dress, and she says, "Welcome, my lords and lords." And she opens the door, and
Lords.
you see a very
Thank you.
smoking lounge.
So uncomfortable.
You notice
Smoking.
there's a lot of
Baby.
Cyphrus so uncomfortable.
I'm so
I
uncomfortable.
wish I was actually drunk. Can I have taken alcohol up to my room to drink sulkily?
Absolutely.
Alone?
No,
'Cause
he has to
that's
listen
not
to
bad.
this.
You notice that there's it's definitely a parlor lounge. You see a very few elves there. It's mostly dwarves and humans. There's a lot of human, gnome, and dwarf women. The dwarf women have a little bit of a scraggly hair, and they have their bosoms out,
Oh.
and they have their tops still, and they have their
How much
skirts.
detail are we going into here, DM?
You see.
No, Cyphrus should feel
I
uncomfortable.
better
for all
get
this.
some
He's
good
not
detail for the
uncomfortable.
redhead.
Wait, you
Loving
think this is
this.
gonna
He's-
make him uncomfortable?
Yeah, I will
He's
eventually.
love. No, it's not.
The
It won't make him uncomfortable.
the lady of the
Cyprus is not
the
uncomfortable.
lady of the house says, "Oh, my lord Salt, I'm a pleasure to see you again." And Salt says,
I'm sleeping.
Yes, my lady. Yes, of course. My friend here, Cyphrus, would like to go another night in the tavern. It's in your lovely palace.
Yes.
And-
Last night here, I may not return. Who knows what the future holds for me?
Well, I have got to be going. I have no more coin unless Cyphrus.
I have plenty of coin,
And Salt kind of ponders a little bit.
but just enough for me.
Well then.
What?
He knows that's not true.
Well, my lady, I will be off. And enjoy yourself, Cyphrus.
All right.
He knows exactly how much gold you have. We got it together.
All right.
He gave
I
you
will like.
his.
All right. So what? what
And the
happens?
madam gives Salt a kiss on the cheek, and Salt
Okay.
goes. And he backs
Salt's
away.
smooth. He's smooth. Okay, I gotta take notes from him.
Anyway, so the madam
Or maybe money talks.
the madam introduces herself. She says, "You are you are free to talk to any one of our lovely ladies here, and if you pay them, they may take off their skirts for you."
All right. Is this lady attractive? The one that I'm talking with as well?
She's in her
Madam.
40s. She's very distinguished.
Typically, the madams don't sleep with
But
Yeah. She's just managing
You know
them.
anything
I'm
about
like,
whorehouses?
thank you so much.
Yeah,
accidentally
of
starts
course.
flirting with her.
All right, so
I
you,
wander around.
you notice that there's a
Wander
lot
through the
of
smoke.
gnome women kind of like trying to caress your cheek and invite you over.
I just wave at them.
Drop
I'm in a
the-
good
you
mood.
see that no one tables it.
What?
I just wave at them.
You see
I'm in a good mood.
Rosalind.
But I walk past.
You see Rosalind over in the
Rosalind.
corner on top of
I make eye contact.
sitting, giving a lap dance to
Oh
She- okay.
gosh.
To
What?
who?
to some
random
elven.
dude.
Yeah.
Why are you
It
looking
was-
at us?
How
Yeah.
much more
I'm
drinks
like,
are
I'm
we
like,
going to be?
like, what do I do? I walk up to her. I look at Rosalind while she's doing it. I'm like, I stare at her. Stare at her.
She's
And-
dancing.
Yo, let me get this straight. You walk up to
No, near her. I walk.
you, bro.
near
You
her.
said you walk up to her. You just,
No,
like-
I walk
like-
near her.
like-
Stop!
I-
You're not here. You're not
Alex is
here.
getting a
Shut
lap
up!
dance
You're
and
not
just walk
here.
up.
You're not here.
Hey,
No, stop! He's not here. Stop
Okay, so still what-
twisting
okay,
the
so-
story.
so-
I walk near her, but I make eye
So you see,
contact
you
and be
see,
like, yeah.
you see Rosalind's bosoms, and you see her smile at
Is
you.
she naked?
Her top is naked.
Oh my
and
goodness.
Rosalind winks at you and smiles as she gives another person a lap dance.
All right. And I hold a gold coin and I wink back, and I just kind of like, I'm like,
And she goes and she gestures her hand like this to your one gold.
She's gonna do a 2 for 1. She'll get your lap dance out of the
and
way.
then I pull out 3 more gold coins, and I'm like, let's go,
And you notice that the man that she's doing a lap dance to looks very, very wealthy. He has a lot of silk garments. He seems to be very, very rich, and he has a sack of gold to the side of him.
Is he still, all right.
Being gyrated
I pretend
on?
to.
Yes.
All right.
right.
I pretend to walk off, and then
Okay,
is the
you-
man? Does the man?
The
or
man is
I walk
not
off.
paying attention.
The
to
man
you.
refocuses his gaze on Rosalind because she is probably gorgeous.
Yeah.
I would like to attempt, and I mean, you said there's a sack of gold next to
There
him.
you
Oh
go.
yeah, this is
Oh,
what
yeah.
he's gonna steal. This is what he's gonna
I would
steal.
like to just take a sack of gold.
So
I like to swipe his gold. Yeah.
you'd like to swipe his gold. Okay,
Yeah.
Oh
so
my goodness.
how would you like to
Cyphrus.
attempt to swipe his gold? What's your plan?
Obviously, he's in a lap dance. He's in a total.
Yes, but the sack of gold is right next to his chair and his hand. How would you like to? What's
All
your
right.
game plan?
I want to get a lap dance next to him.
Oh my
That's the
goodness.
plan.
Okay, so in the
I-
in the nearby area, you see
Is there another redhead?
there you see
Is there a
a
blonde?
redhead
You guys
dwarf.
have this one.
You see a brunette in the area, and you see
Oh my goodness.
I'll just take the brunette. Okay.
So you take the
The
brunette.
brunette dwarf?
No.
The
No,
Redhead dwarf.
I'll take the
human.
brunette.
Okay.
The human.
Okay, and she says, "Where would you like to go, my lord?"
Right over here. This looks very comfortable.
He sits right next to him.
So,
All the other seats are open, but he wants to sit right next to this
That's
guy.
like so much worse than peeing in the urinal right next to somebody.
You shut up.
the elf noble seems very annoyed that you're in the nearby presence.
Are you on the gold side?
The brunette? The brunette lowers herself down to you. You
Oh my
you
goodness.
see-
We don't need to be too explicit, Alex.
Oh, we do for Cyphrus.
No.
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 We don't
And
need to
she
be
says,
too explicit.
"Yeah, I would
Is he
love
not
to
gonna-
start, but there, of course."
Yeah, okay, I hand her 2 gold pieces.
You hand her 2 gold pieces, which she puts in her skirt, and then she begins to give you a lap dance.
Okay, and then I'm still paying attention. Is this like
You're
Is-
still paying attention to what? What is it?
is the
So
noble elf is he
He's
still
sitting
paying
there,
attention?
being gyrated on, and he's going. And
No,
mind
no,
you,
no,
how tall
no,
are you? How
no.
tall are you?
3.5 feet.
All
How tall
all-
is the? How tall?
Hold on.
I just want the
woman-
whole
okay,
audience
No,
to
no,
have
no.
a mental
Let's
image of
say let's say I'm
Wait,
8
wait,
feet
no,
apart from him.
no.
Okay, let's
You're
say
3.5 feet tall.
You are-
The lap dance giver is what, 5'5"?
She is 5'7",
Oh
and
my
most of her butt takes takes up your whole entire lap.
Oh my goodness.
I just want the
Okay.
whole audience to picture this. It's a little
Seems like you're a
gnome
little more
Nobody
into
wants
this than I am,
He's a little
Mr.
gnome
Rhogar.
basically getting ass smashed. He's twice the size of him.
He's a gnome. What do you expect?
Being rocked.
Okay.
I'm not being rocked. Why do you think
So
I'm
you
so
are-
weak? I'm an assassin.
You are.
So what? I'm
You are.
dexterity.
Wait. You're 10.
You know what they say about small gnomes?
You are 10 feet away from the sack of gold.
10 feet.
Sure.
10 feet away.
Yeah. Okay.
That's pretty far.
Not that far.
It's taller than
Pretty
Cyphrus
far.
is
It's like
large.
right there.
10 feet?
10 feet? This is like.
I thought that I'm
6
right
feet.
next to him, like,
Okay,
3 feet away.
What?
Yeah. Let's do 3 feet.
No, 5 feet. You're 5 feet
Okay.
away. Yes.
What's Cyphrus's reach though?
5 feet is as tall as I am.
Okay,
5
so
feet,
as the woman
It's about your height, right?
as the woman
Oh yeah, 3.5.
is gyrating on top of you, she says, "Do you enjoy this position?"
Oh my goodness,
Oh.
Alex, stop. Alex, please stop.
This is. I really like this. Is her top off?
This is
Too much,
Assuming
too much.
too much. Too much.
Assuming.
Okay,
No.
what
We
do
have
you
to
do?
play on.
Too much.
No, we're not playing.
Too much.
Hey, too
No,
much.
I am on a mission here. Stop! I am on a mission. I'm gonna get what I came here for. Okay, I say.
That's not what you came here for.
Let's all. How about you turn around?
You
and
came here
let's
for
Switch up the
Rosalind.
position. Yes, I
You
did.
switch up the position.
Yes.
To what?
Cyphrus,
What, my
please.
lord?
Oh,
She's
please
not-
stop. We're gonna get banned.
She's,
You know you're role playing with Alex, right?
she's now
Please
facing
just
me.
wants the money.
Wait, she's facing you?
She's
Yeah,
now
she's
facing
facing
you.
me.
She's now
Yeah.
facing you. What do you do?
You don't know
from
what
here?
a lap
What do you
dance
do
is,
from here?
Rhogar?
What do you? What
Are
do
you
do
trying to
from
steal
here?
the money? Don't you want her facing away from you?
All right, and then is that noble still?
Yes, he's still getting a lap dance.
The whole point
All right,
of this is just
and then it's about. I'd say, maybe what time about ran out, right?
Yes, time ran out.
Lap dance is over. All right.
Yes.
I like to discreetly walk my way back towards the exit where I came from. That's how I got to here. And on my way, take that noble's
Okay, roll
pouch
a-
of gold, which probably has a lot of gold in it.
Okay. Roll a what was it? Sleight of hand.
Oh yeah. Yes, it is, dude.
Would it be a disadvantage because he doesn't have any blood in his? I'm
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
uncomfortable.
We tried to
25! Yes!
You're able to swipe.
All of it!
You're able to swipe.
It's in a bag! You can't just give a coin, all of it! Oh man, and I was just like I pocket it, and then I pocket it, and then I take a seat somewhere comfortable. Let's just say I want to get another lap dance, okay?
Okay, the man
How
of
much-
the house. The man of the house goes up to you and says, "Would you like a room somewhere?"
Gosh, better get
Yes,
out of there
please.
soon.
Not just yet. Not just
Oh
yet.
my goodness, Cyphrus, please!
I
Well,
love
isn't
all
the
my
nobleman
gold.
paying
Yes.
paying
Right.
Rosalind gold coins consistently? So
Yes. So the nobleman does notice that his sack is
Oh
missing,
my goodness.
Okay.
but he doesn't know it's you.
Yeah.
Are you going to get the madam
And
says,
he
"I
walks-
noticed that you've seen, you haven't taken your eyes off of Rosalind. Would you like to acquire a room with her?"
Well, yes, I would.
Oh my goodness.
That will be.
Thank you, madam.
That would be 20 gold.
All right, 20 gold.
Okay, 20
I
gold,
paid.
and
Oh
you
my
have a
Yes.
you have a room.
Yes.
You have a room.
Yes.
And you take a long rest. Okay, the
Oh,
morning.
yes, I got a long rest. Also, how much gold was in the pouch? I can, count it
10
up
gold.
afterwards.
There's 10 gold in that pouch.
Only 10 gold? What?
Yes,
He
it's only
said
10
he was a
gold.
noble.
He's been
Yeah.
spending
He's
all
been
his money.
spending
Spending
it.
all his money.
Most smart people don't spend their life savings on whores.
But also, like,
So you have lost.
Okay.
You have lost
all right.
10 gold.
What?
12 total, right?
12 total.
Because he paid for lap
Yeah.
dance.
And
Oh,
then,
yeah.
I hope it was worth it.
oh yes.
Okay.
And then
Okay. So.
I would like to
You're
say,
asleep.
No,
it's the
we
you're
are-
asleep. You're
Okay,
asleep. You're
I'm
asleep.
still not-
It is the morning.
I'm just glad we're on the other side of the table.
Anyway,
yes.
the morning
You're
has
a
now
simp.
opened.
You simped Rosalind so hard.
The morning has now happened.
I got a weakness, bro. What can I say?
You guys all wake
But
up.
you know what they say?
You guys all wake up.
You're
You're still asleep.
Bro, you
You're
just
still
got
asleep.
like 20 minutes of Cypher's
You're
time.
asleep. All right. Rhogar is the first to wake up. You notice, you get up, you have a little bit of a hangover. What would you like to do?
I guess I'll just strap on my pack. I'll look around. Cyphrus isn't here. I'll think.
Salt is there.
Oh, hey, Salt.
Hey, what's up?
Let's get going.
Yeah, let's
I'm
get
assuming
going.
Cyphrus was an idiot and spent his money on horrors, yes?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he tends to do that. All right, let's grab his stuff and get
All
going.
right, let's
So
go.
I'll grab Cyphrus's pack.
Okay.
With money, you have power. So would you say I'm actually an idiot? And would you say I'm a simp because
Yeah,
money,
much
Okay.
money,
Money
equals
Let's,
that you gave to a whore.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's,
That you don't have.
power. What's
let's
the
resolve
difference
this.
between
We're
that?
gonna resolve this conversation later. Okay. Anyway, you guys go out the door. You and Salt, and you knock on the girl's door.
Good morning.
You ladies ready to rock?
Yes.
Yes.
Huh?
I'm so dead.
I wake up.
Cordelia, it's time to go. We gotta go on our mission.
I wake up.
grumpily wake up.
I
and
take-
get dressed and ready.
Covers.
Whoa,
Whoa, how'd you
And-
get in here?
And Salt closes his eyes.
Oh, you're not naked, right?
Do you sleep naked?
He did it! He did it! He did it! He did it!
I was already awake.
You
I'm in my shift. And I
Scantily
scream
clad, Cordelia.
and get up very fast and slap you.
And
So you were
Salt,
naked?
What? I'm just saying, like,
How'd you even get in here?
And Salt,
Elseisha opened the door.
Elseisha.
Salt runs over to Rhogar and kicks him in the shin and says,
You can't do that to a lady.
I didn't.
Yeah, I'm not one of your holes.
I didn't do it to a lady.
I go
I did it
downstairs
to
and I get some
Cordelia.
all right.
I
Salt,
tell
Salt,
Salt.
Salt goes with you.
Salt
You
and
did
I
it
go-
to me yesterday.
I shout back behind my
True.
shoulder. Cordelia, let's go.
All right.
I go downstairs and get coffee.
I follow her.
This
You
is
can
realistic
take your-
role playing.
Okay, so everybody's downstairs. You notice that Mogrum and Daith are all at a table. They have been waiting for you.
Wow, we've seen them yesterday.
Cyphrus
It seems
has to
like
wake
a
up
whole
at some
bunch has
point.
happened since then. A whole lifetime.
Mogrum says,
Cyphrus is dead to us.
Cyphrus has to wake up at some point.
Mogrum says, right, where is your gnome friend?
I'm sure he'll
Question.
catch up with us.
I don't
Let's
know.
just go to the boat.
Salt says,
Wait, he's at the whorehouse, everybody.
Yeah,
So why don't you go get him?
You want me to get
No, no,
No,
no.
we'll send something.
By myself.
No, I can
I'll
get
stay.
myself.
Let's go.
He'll come. He'll come.
I know
Okay.
there's a
He'll catch
mission
up.
going
All right,
on.
you wake up.
All right, I wake
You
up
wake
and I say
up,
to
Rosalind is right next to you.
and I say,
She's asleep.
Rosalind. I nudge her and I say,
She says,
did you
"Yes."
have a?
Oh, you simp.
Ask
A
I
hooker.
say,
A
I
hooker.
say,
She said she
Hey.
had a wonderful
Don't
time.
save her.
You-
She
you
don't want to
remember-
be saved.
I
Don't
say,
save her.
Please stop. Thank you. I say, have you heard about that rumor about short? No.
Oh my.
Yeah, okay.
You said
stop.
please stop
stop.
to me. Please stop to me.
I'm just saying you're not
Fade
there.
out of the
Just
story, DM. We don't want to hear it.
this is
Please,
it.
please,
No,
DM.
No,
Yeah.
we're fading out of it.
this can be done in 30 seconds
Okay,
if you
okay.
shut up.
All right.
Jeez.
She says yes, and she smiles at you, and she rolls back into bed. And
All
she's
right.
like, and it was all true, and she goes to sleep.
Yeah, all right. And then I say, would you like to have breakfast?
Oh
No, actually,
my-
actually,
She said-
actually, I
she
don't go to
said,
the
"I'm
no.
very, very
I'm not going against
Can we
Cyphrus.
go to
No,
the
no.
boat? Can we go to the boat?
No, I don't.
Everybody's going to
No,
the boat.
stop.
You
We don't have room for simps in this
No,
party.
but I say,
You have
no.
to listen to
I
the
thank
DM.
her and I leave her a couple extra gold pieces.
How many gold pieces?
2.
2? Okay.
Yeah.
And she says,
how he
thank you
meets the
so
real
much,
prostitutes.
Cyphrus.
Yeah,
I am so grateful. And then she goes
They
back
gotta
to sleep.
eat too, man.
He'd be someone who falls in love with
You're the songs, all the rap songs about not
Listen,
saving
guys,
prostitutes
I'm playing.
are
I'm
directed
playing
to you.
Are you
Cypress
going to the boat?
Yes, I'm going to the boat. I'm
Okay,
straight
so
to
you
the boat.
get-
I'm feeling
you get
good.
out of the-
sky's blue. It's
All
You
members,
get out
all
of
members of the
the
party
alley.
that want to do a gym look at
By
the
the
cameras,
way,
please do so.
FYI, I'm playing Cypress, not myself.
All parties
That is
members
not
that want to
true.
do a gym look, please do so.
Okay, you notice. You notice everybody is heading towards the boat. You see your party going towards the boat as well. Salt waves at you.
I don't even know what that is.
Salt waves at you.
Salt waves at you. Hey,
What else?
Cypress.
Hey man, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Did you have a great time?
Yeah, it's
Wonderful.
alright.
I toss his pack to him and just keep walking.
Hey, thanks, Rhogar. Oh man, you didn't get to have fun? Oh, that's okay. There'll be other opportunities.
What?
He's upset he didn't get to have fun.
Alright, everybody.
I'm not.
Okay, we're
Yes,
all.
he is.
You guys are all on the boat. You
So
notice-
he's entering stage 1 exhaustion, correct?
No, you
No.
got along.
I got a long rest.
DM, you said DM.
If I stayed up getting lap dances all night,
You
yeah.
said that he was
Oh,
going to
I-
enter stage 1 exhaustion.
No, he went to sleep though.
I went to sleep.
But
It
for,
didn't
That's
not, for,
happen.
not for an
fair.
8
That is
night,
not
not for
fair.
8 hours.
He went to the
hours.
brothel at 5 p.m.
Why do you think?
Oh, that
why do
is
you?
fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we
He did
said
get-
And I'm
he
late
would
to the
enter
ship.
stage 1 exhaustion.
No, it's fine.
I said he got a long rest. All right.
He'll just be.
Anyway, Mordrum says, "Welcome once again on my ship. We will be heading out very shortly. We will have a couple of stops on the way to the Lake of Vitali. Any questions? I trust everybody had a wonderful night's rest.
All I want to say,
Oh
Abby
yes, I did.
is he's as pleased with himself right now as if it had actually happened in real life.
That's not true, but
Yes.
Yes, it is.
I'm having fun with the story, but that's
Okay.
not true.
You had sex with Alex.
Yeah, no, I would have had sex with Alex, and we're not going to get into this on the live stream. I don't need to prove how straight I am to
No,
you
we
guys.
didn't.
All right, we're going back to the story. We're going back to the story.
Good thing we called ourselves Half Dice.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
That has nothing to do with what he said.
I asked what he said.
Just drop it. Drop it. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
All
right now.
right.
Say that to him.
We will be taking off now. And you notice that all the crew's getting ready and stuff like that. And that's where we're going to end this episode.
I took off like a rocket last
Guys.
night.
We do. Join us next time if you'd like to on Sunday. We post on YouTube every Friday around noon. And we start
our
streams.
TikTok.
Take out our TikTok.
Alex.
as well.
Dice.
The way
my
you were
goodness.
narrating.
Bye, guys.
Jackie.
Bye. Bye, everybody.
Bye. See you
To
later.
some women.
Oh, guys, make sure you check us out everywhere Alex said.
Yes.
All
Yeah.
of the social medias.
Hopefully, we're not only attracting gnome fetishists at this point. We'll see you guys next week.